them. So we were fucking sitting in the bar and some fucking dudes come
shit
in.
happened, and Bridget left.
My sister actually.
That's all I remember.
Yeah, basically,
Today I have no idea.
We defeated all the dudes.
you guys,
don't fucking remember.
so you guys all left off.
I have notes.
You're still sitting in the bar.
Yeah.
We were in a bar.
Bridget has just left.
Yep.
She is going off to
Fight the
you
war.
you have no idea where.
Correct.
But she got summoned by her family.
But she did get summoned by
The
her
king
family.
of the druids.
Yes.
I'm the only one that apparently remembered the very
Unbeknownst
specific king of the druids.
unbeknownst to most of you, she was royalty.
Even though apparently she announced it. Like,
Yeah, I mean, and she announced it like very like
First session,
Just
first time.
king of the druids.
But I
These
thought it was
two-
more like a, like an honorary, not like an actual I have power.
Yeah. Well,
these two
that's
tried
how Paul took
pickpocketing
it.
her.
So there
No,
you go.
it worked half.
Oh, these
Yeah,
two.
it was
No,
me
not
and
me.
Phaedra.
These two tried
yeah.
pickpocketing her.
We were semi-successful because I pickpocketed 10. She didn't know how much. I returned 5.
And they called
And
it
then-
They split 250.
Me and
Yeah.
Phaedra each
So-
got 250.
I actually have that right here.
So
Yeah.
I call it Vespa's pickpocket.
So you guys were discussing things about the trial,
And the vision.
getting to know each other a little better.
And the
since, you guys
vision.
were like,
Whomever got vision.
and the vision that some of you
Oh,
had.
yeah.
So
Some secret meeting place thing.
And we were discussing plans to scope it out before.
Yep, stakeout.
Right, so our plan we
I
left...
think we were going to hang back with that plan.
Right, because
They
you
were
guys
just-
were the
you were
ones
not
that
part
were
of
remember
deployed.
this at all. This
But
part-
you,
they-
Pastor will say, if you're like,
During the
Yeah.
trial, we got a vision of these.
Oh, that's
guys.
right. Yeah.
That's why I remember.
We were gonna hang back, and
Okay.
me, I'm just kind of like, I'm
Yeah.
clear. I have nothing to do. I took you to my bar, and like, I guess I'll just,
hang out with you guys.
hang out with you guys, get in trouble.
Who the hell are you?
I thought I took notes on that.
Right, but you guys were supposed to stay within eyesight, so when the three of us approach,
Exactly.
we can be all like,
Yep. Okay, so that was our
Fancy
plan.
ferret.
Okay,
Ferret. I thought
yeah,
flamingo
the fancy
for
ferret.
some
Yes, it was the
reason.
fancy
I
ferret.
where it
thought
has
flamingo.
birds,
At 5 o'clock.
birds in
Birds,
cages all over the
that's what it
place.
is.
Yeah.
great.
All right.
The one coin I found.
Nice.
Oh yeah, we have those things too. Action points.
you guys
Go,
do
shouldn't she have more than one?
She should, but she lost most of them.
Oh.
She has told me this before. So what is your plan with the cafe? Are you guys going to go to this meeting? It's not until tomorrow.
Last time,
Well, I mean, yeah, we wouldn't go now, I don't think.
the last time we
Wait,
discussed it, we had
24
agreed
hours.
that we would go back around 5 p.m. because that was the 5 bell tolls.
Yeah.
We were gonna go a little. We wanted to go a little bit earlier to
Right.
look
Scope
at the
out,
place.
right.
And,
And
have
we don't
them
know how
in certain
long-
spots.
Yeah. We don't know how long they were there before we entered the vision.
Right.
And we just want to get a feel for the place before we walk in.
Right.
And since they were not part of it, we don't know if they know about them, so they were going to kind of try and keep watch for us.
Right. Right. That was
You
the
guys-
whole idea about
You guys were
hanging
talking
back.
nonsense, so we're just like, okay, crazy people, you go in. We're gonna hang out here,
Yeah,
go
we're gonna
shopping
grab
a
some
little bit.
coffee And we'll be
Well,
around.
speaking of the place that they need to go is a cafe. So it does. They
Perfect.
do have coffee
Do they
Pumpkin
have
spice
pumpkin-
latte,
I was
please.
just gonna say.
Spice lattes?
and blonde girls in yoga pants. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't really like blonde girls right now.
It is
Well,
Thursday.
wherever you find
can,
spiced pumpkin spice lattes, you will find
find your
blonde girls
basic
in yoga
bitch.
pants.
Yeah.
No wonder I don't like pumpkin spice lattes. I knew there was a reason.
You will find your basic bitch whenever a pumpkin spice latte falls. Though, we'll say Dunkin' Donuts has better pumpkin coffee.
Oh yes, they do. Oh, and if you ask them, they will sell it to you like by the bag, but they have to like go and get it from their own stores. Like they don't actually sell it, but they will.
Yeah, and they only have it for
Yeah.
they only have it for like a even shorter amount of time, not like this stupid, hey guys, it's August 1st, let's have pumpkin spice lattes.
close enough.
Dunkin' Donuts like, no, it's fucking fall, now you can have it.
Is that like the places who are already putting up the Christmas decorations right
Oh,
now?
God.
I keep getting internet posts about
Are we gonna
Christmas
have Christmas in the game? Like, are we going to experience that? Or
There may be
Halloween?
holidays.
Nice.
There may be multiple holidays.
What's this? What's this?
But what are you guys gonna do?
I'm following them. I
Yep.
just want, I
Okay,
just
so
want
what time of day is it again?
Yeah, are we still at
This
the
is
night?
evening the night
We're still.
before.
It's
before?
yeah,
Okay.
it's not it's
After
it's
recording.
getting it's coming on dusk. It's
Okay.
not like full on evening yet,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's it's a little late. Like it's probably 7 o'clock.
Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to level up. Let's do that.
Wait. All right.
Oh wait, hold on. Maybe Phaedra, we could take our new friend out for a little street ramble and see how good she is.
A street rat? What are you gonna like? Are you
Why
gonna
aren't we
like
just gonna
sharks
go
and
around?
jets fight her or something?
Yeah,
Walk down the street like
yeah.
make it like some Tekken or Street Fighter sort of shit.
right.
Like,
We could just have a little battle, like maybe, we can find some
I
people,
duel you.
some shady looking
She
characters.
can't heal us
Are you
anyways.
gonna like secretly
I can't
pay, like,
attack
hey, you
for
should go
sh-
beat her. Let's see what she's got.
No, I was thinking, like, come on, it's a big city. I'm sure if we went to, like, the right neighborhood, we could find somebody committing a crime. We could,
Oh, like, do some vigilante
But,
justice.
yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and that would help you level, and we can test our new friend.
I don't want to be tested. I'm a
To-
cleeric. Aren't I faithful enough?
to be honest.
But we don't know you, are you?
To be
No,
to be
but
honest.
I follow the sovereign host. The sovereign host is a good person. I worship the sovereign host.
As an academic, your religious affiliation is not
Oh my
impressing
god.
me.
I don't want to fight anyone.
I mean, we could argue that your religion is incorrect.
I
but,
already did like motive checks on all of you. And I'm just like, I think it was, you're good.
I'm beyond.
Bridget
good.
was
I'm
good,
perfectly fine.
And all three of you I didn't know about.
No,
I
she's
was like,
good.
I was neutral.
Well, she's
oh yeah, you're good.
neutral.
Okay, so Bridget I didn't know about. Bridget, you.
And she, I've got my answer.
I know.
Always.
Okay, so I don't want to fight people. I don't
No,
want to.
you wouldn't. You'd heal us. Me and
Oh,
Phaedra will,
okay.
since me and Phaedra seem to like this
They just
idea a
want to
little
fuck some
more.
shit up, basically. They just want to fuck some shit up.
What would the paladin say about
I'm
that?
just trying to help
I
my
would
friend
say
level.
that is
say?
wrong. However,
We're leveling
justice.
plot,
If
not
they're stealing, if we
experience.
actually find
Justice.
someone
Going and
stealing,
finding something
justice
we
is
can
okay.
find, actually.
Vigilantes.
Oh,
Well,
This is our
I'm
question.
gonna
No,
sit
we have
here
to
and I'm
justice.
gonna continue to drink
No,
my
we're
drink
on
as you
plot
people
based.
talk about random
Which is why we're
nonsense.
not using experience.
So I think that
Okay.
for tonight that we should probably. I mean, we could take a gander around and like theoretically assess
Check out
the
the other
situation.
place.
Yeah. See what's
we-
there. Maybe there are some stakeout points or something. But otherwise, I think that we should just sort of wait until the morning and relax.
Did we
Save
find
our
out
energy.
how far it is?
I'm assuming it's probably only a walking distance, right? Hey, do you know how far away?
Well, we
That
asked
this place
the,
is
we asked
called?
the
I've never
bartender.
been to this place.
I've never heard of it.
We talked to the bartender.
Talked to
about
the,
Oh, okay.
to the
Yeah.
waiter. The waiter said
Right,
it's-
but our friend
Francis?
who's from this
Is that his
town
name?
might know.
I think it
Yeah.
was Francis.
he basically told you that it's a good hour's walk from here. It's in like the little fancier part of the district where some of the more it's the more touristy part of the district.
Okay, here's another idea. We go to bed early, wake up at the crack of dawn. We have a nice brisk
Camp out there?
walk to wake us up, and then go get a coffee while we scope out the place. There probably won't be a lot of people because it's going to be so early, so we might be able to get a feel for the layout of the place without being bothered by other people.
Sold.
I like that.
So we want to just, a couple more rounds and then head to
and
bed.
then go to bed.
Yeah.
Vigilante justice.
So
Nobody was on board. I tried.
I'm on board for justice, man. Vigilanteism, I don't know, but justice I can get behind.
That's what I was saying.
I totally
Paladin
forgot I
also
had a
good.
picture of my
Fight some
cleric last
crimes.
time when I was
That's
trying
my
to
job.
describe her. I'm like,
Well,
oh,
now
yeah.
we are like we're all
Not
like two and
causing
two.
crimes.
No, not causing
Fighting
crimes. Go
crimes.
Right.
to one of the
No, I'm up
neighborhoods.
for. I'm always up for fighting crime. I was explaining to her from a metagame standpoint with the leveling thing. We're
Oh.
not on experience-based leveling,
no.
Right.
so it's not going to help.
No.
Yeah.
We're very much
So-
not on experience.
I assume
But it
as
would
much.
still allow me to stab somebody in the face. Which
Yeah,
would
I
be a
said I'm
bonus.
good with that
And-
part of it.
Mm-hmm. And whatever you guys want to do, I will educate the story around it. Whether it is beneficial to you or not is
Drink and go to bed and wake
totally
up early.
dependent on my mood
Yeah,
at the moment.
I'm thinking at this point in the evening.
It's
you know,
already
we
been an
figure
eventful
It's
day.
probably going to take us at least an hour to find something going on. You figure 20 minutes, half hour, deal with it.
You
walk
are
back.
you are in the more diplomatic district. You are not.
It's going
in
to take
one
us
of
a
the
while to
districts
get
that's-
somewhere where we could find that kind of thing. We don't want to risk getting hurt or exhausted before tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm worried about the hurt thing, seeing as I don't really have.
Hello.
I know.
Heal, and you get some health, and you get some health.
And the DM is going to metagame a little bit and say that discussions outside of this group have stated that you would like to know more about each other. So maybe this is a good time to get to know each other.
Well, here, I can start by letting you guys know that apparently I forgot, according to my sheet, I'm bloody.
Oh.
We've all been talking, having a drink, and she's like,
I swear to God, I healed that. I swear to God, I healed that.
Yeah, I thought that you
Did
did.
you?
I thought like at the end of the day.
Yeah.
yeah.
Can we just
We're gonna
retcon
we're gonna-
and say
we're gonna
Okay,
wait.
I
Okay,
channel
I'm-
positive energy on your shit.
Okay.
We're gonna hand wave that she channeled positive energy enough to get all of you up.
We're just
Okay,
sitting in the bar. You're drinking. And you're just bleeding
Leaking.
out.
She's got a head wound. It just keeps dripping. She's like, guys, we
Guys, it's cool.
Like,
No,
Another bar rag, please.
What got the blood rage going, you know? Like,
I think you're in shock.
actually,
taking barbarian levels.
they escort you out of the bars very fast when you have a head wound. That's for a fact.
oh yeah, actually.
yeah, just start taking barbarian levels down. You're just like, fuck it. Fight some shit.
So,
Sorry, I must have just forgotten to update my points.
so yeah. I mean,
Oh God.
you ladies are talking over drinks. So it
By the way, I just mentioned I was trying to describe myself last time, and I forgot that I drew a picture of my cleric. So, but it's on like college ruled papers, so I don't know if they'll
I'm so jealous of you.
anything. Well, you wanna?
You can put it on a camera.
Oh wait! Oh my gosh, that is a camera.
We don't actually need to look
That'd
at
be
the
upside
pictures.
down right now for them.
Can you see it?
So there you go. I got a shield, I got a mace with the sovereign host sign, and I got plate that's molded pretty darn well to looking good on me. So I got kind of pointy ears.
since the last time everyone described each other, has been probably 3 months, I think. 3-4 months.
Yeah, go right ahead. Yeah. What do you
Does she-
guys all look
does she
like?
doesn't
I
know what
have
you look like.
no idea. I can see you from across the bar.
Someone else go first, because this is not part of my story that I've made up yet.
What
so
you
I'll
look
have to
like?
Yeah, I came up with a backstory. I have one now, and I have to work it in somehow, but I don't actually have what I look like. So we're going to write that down somewhere
We'll make it up.
and figure it out. Yeah.
So,
Okay, I did.
I will point out, because your
Anyone?
charisma is very high, that most likely means you're also very
You're
attractive.
probably
Oh.
very, very attractive.
I am gorgeous. I kind of
That
look
helps.
like really young Angelina Jolie. Yeah, like the big boobs and like minus some of the forehead. Like let's cut down some of the
Like
forehead.
Tomb Raider.
They have, like,
Angelina
the-
Jolie.
Yeah, like pretty much like that, except like add the elven ears and like, like instead of like, she kind of like pulls her hair back in Lara Croft, like no, it's all full in.
do you
like,
have the super thick lips? Like,
Not like the kind that look like she just got done.
So like,
you make your thick.
was it like
your
the
lips dark.
old Liv Tyler lips then, maybe?
Yeah, more like
So
that.
what? And
Because
what
she got
kind
those
of,
done too.
Are you
I
caramel
think,
colored?
right?
what kind of
Are you
outfit,
white?
hair color?
So I'm gonna be currently. I switch outfits a lot, but I am currently dressed in a long flowing black sheath with silver trim to it. It is sleeveless, of course, lots of cleavage showing, just because I like boobs. And I said that on Twitch. That's awesome. And it has a large slit up one side, and that's about it. Oh, and then I carry around my staff, which I still have from our QVC episode,
Oh, it's back on.
which is a dark wood, and I'm going to eventually upgrade it so it has some like green diamondy things in it.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You
there.
sound like
I
you
think
sound
I
like
just
a
accidentally played footsie with somebody.
It's okay.
Sorry.
you sound like a female
happens a lot.
Manthiel or Manthel from Diablo.
Well, I just made all that up on
Oh, and
spot,
black
so
with
that's-
silver trim and a
that's what
slit
it
up
is.
one side and boobies. Ooh, female Manthiel. I'm okay with that.
So
Green.
I'm gonna ask this, and you're probably gonna like.
With the toggles.
So that,
books.
And Lynn doesn't read these books. so-
No.
Right.
it just
That's
happens
what
to
makes
be-
it weird.
That's pretty awesome.
Okay, and wait, what's your name?
I'm Phaedra.
Phaedra. Pleasure to meet ya.
Alright. I'm pretty darn tall. I'm like 6'2".
Oh yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah. I'm pretty typical looking elf, blonde hair, blue eyes. Keep my hair tied back. I'm a cavalier, so obviously
Okay,
fighting
no, I have.
is
Okay, never
something
mind.
I...
Got leather all over the place.
Oh, yeah. I have recently taken to wearing only collared shirts.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, so
Dude,
that would not be anything
no.
weird for her. Yeah, but it's probably a very high collar for. It's probably like
We're like, you're wearing like Steve
Elizabethan
Jobs
color.
turtleneck
Be
right
like
now.
this.
well,
Well,
Collar.
not armor
Well,
collar.
no, but
like-
she
like
would
a
have a
collar.
very prominent collar,
Yeah.
right?
well, I'm just describing what I look like.
I know,
Yeah,
but I'm
I know.
just saying.
Oh, I know. But it's still like V-neck in the front. It's just covering, you know.
Awesome. So
So
just
I
with
just
a
imagine,
very
I just imagine the Elizabethan like high
long-
collar, but like
Yeah.
dead, like just open. Like, I'm covering some boobs, but somehow it's also here too.
You know it's gonna be sexy because she got these clothes when Phaedra and I were buying stuff to help her look this awesome and regal.
On top of the collared shirt, I have my black studded leather armor. It's like a black vest, and I've got some arm and shoulder pieces and stuff. Kind of a skirt of leather, and then breeches and tall boots.
Okay.
All black and reds. I carry a scimitar and a mace, as well as a bow. I'm pretty heavily armed.
Okay.
My horse travels with us most of the time. I recently, right before I joined the group, I took my cavalier vows and joined the Order of the Dragon. So I'm looking for a good cause to pledge myself to.
Awesome. And your name?
Liari. Lyari.
Lyary.
I.
I. Liary. All right.
Okay, so I'm a gnome, so I'm 4 feet tall.
Oh God.
I have royal blue hair with black streaks, and it's called like Eon Flux, right? So it's all like asymmetrical here, and like, shaves up the back a little bit.
At the diagonal forward sort of thing.
Yeah. But both sides aren't even, right? So,
Yeah.
okay, I have
Awesome.
purple eyes, and my dress looks something very much like this, but I have a dagger that I really love to play with instead of the gun. And then, and then not the shirt, so like a bustier. Is that what that's called, right?
Bustier.
Yeah.
Bustier. That would actually like come just over the boobs, but then with like the collar here, it's
Awesome.
looking badass.
Hell yeah. I like actually. Yeah, my cleric kind of has hair like that.
Oh, and it'll be a skirt because I love skirts.
Skirts.
Yes.
No pantaloons for you.
No, no
Alright.
pantaloons. I like
All
to
right.
free little paladin.
Right. So I'm significantly less sexy than any of them.
Well, okay.
Pretty.
You're talking to someone who not only loves making and wearing armor, but majority of her characters are always wearing armor.
So right, and she might have actually. I mean, she does wear armor and things like that. But right now, since it's the end of the day, I'm sure she would be like armorless. Besides just the chainmail type of thing. So minimal armor, which is still like chainmail and. But yeah, so. She's brown hair, green eyes, relatively, I mean, I would say like fairly average looking, nothing really like
For you,
prominent.
I never got your name.
Oh, sorry, La May.
L-A.
L-A-H, that's the first name, last name May, M-A-Y.
So can we call you Law?
So,
anti-law.
but
I
definitely a
heard
lot
law.
of the things she's wearing are probably of slightly higher
Oh, yeah, that's
quality.
right, 'cause
of
I did that
things.
Chinese style
and
with my
she
aunt.
does have a gun,
That would
which
be
is
my
not
first name
something
again.
that like
it's not
most people
something
have.
you've ever seen before.
It's okay, my paladins
Yeah.
have.
So she's got that like mysterious stranger edge to her because it's like, well,
But if we
who
follow
the shit
Chinese
is this
style,
and
you'd
why
actually
are they
say
carrying
Yeah.
this thing? So and she's got symbols of the house Decanus on there, so you know there's one that like makes new technology. So she's kind of a little out of place in the fact that you're like, hey, they've got like bows and arrows, and she's just got like this holster, like.
Did I tell you that my paladin in my other game has brass knuckles?
There you go.
Just
She also has an axe, by the way. A
Hey.
throwing axe. She's pure range. She's ready to go. I
And
haven't used them yet.
What's
but,
her name?
Gwendolyn. It's a Gwen.
When...
Also, one last note about myself is that even though I am a proud elvish woman, I have no house symbols whatsoever anywhere.
Which is not uncommon.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like I'm like a walking like billboard kind
She's-
of.
Being from a house is something that is not common. Like, the house members are rare. And it's, you know, it's just one of those things. And it just happens to be that you have 2 in your group.
Okay.
Oh, and Lame likes to
And-
have words tattooed on her. By the way, that's my name.
And actually, if I remember correctly, you're not from a house.
Correct.
Correct.
But due to certain
Circumstances.
events, it
Which
has
Laura
been revealed
is
that her bloodline
Unaware of.
from
No
somebody.
idea. Do not tell me.
So
Okay, so I met the entire crew, and now I actually know what they look like.
So
and
we could
they
summarize
look like
and
some
say,
decent folks. I mean, my sense motive is still kind of off about you two,
Yeah.
but no, it's just kind of neutral for you guys actually. So,
Yeah.
but cool.
I'm like relatively attractive, but also like really muscular, which like not like
Which is
bulky,
hot.
but just like
Toned.
which is intimidating. I'm like 6'2"
Yeah, and like
and solid,
kind
which
of
is
built a
intimidating.
Are
for
you
some
like
people.
Bree?
Right. So
Brienne?
I'm taller than her, but like
No,
Not
by
that much.
comparison, I'm
No,
a human
I'm not.
by the way, the only
She's
human in
stocky.
the group too. Now that I
she's
think
tall,
about
but
it.
she's also stocky.
I am the
Really?
only human in the group. So I am shorter than you two
Yeah.
by several inches, but still taller than you.
About like a foot or more, I assume.
Yeah.
By I have 5'7" written down, so not by much.
Yeah, I'm 4 foot.
Yeah, but not by much.
and I forget, do you change your hair color on a regular basis, or do you keep it just crazy?
Normally, I would say, I think I wrote in my thing that she changes it a lot, but I haven't gotten around to doing this because I've been so busy traveling with my new friends.
Because Laura, I've been explaining a lot of things about Eberron to these ladies as the games progress. One of the things is that gnomes in particular are very, very flamboyant. Like they're very like.
Oh, I know gnomes in World of Warcraft. They have
Yeah,
like
they're-
bright blue, big pigtails.
They're
sort of
exactly like
thing.
gnomes in
So,
World of Warcraft.
I think
okay.
you got that with the royal blue and black shades.
Yeah,
right?
yep.
So
And
she-
I like, you know, what's
No,
funny was I was thinking of World of
in other
Warcraft, and I'm like,
Pathfinder
I could
stuff,
totally see a fucking
gnomes
gnome
have
looking like
the
that.
bleaching.
I played
Is
World of
that a thing
Warcraft.
here?
That's
No,
Okay.
they're very. It's very much just.
Because that would be interesting for Lame, I think.
But yeah, what it is it's is that they're just all
Yeah.
they're flamboyant because what they
Trying
do
to
is
ride
they
your
talk.
horse.
Gnomes talk, and they like to talk, and they like to get other people to talk.
I think I picked the right character.
And like I've actually
What was
been-
that face?
I make faces. It's what I do. Don't take anything away from it. I get that crap from at work all the time. People are like, "What's that face for?" It's like they're nothing.
Just
like
keep the horse here.
But so in one of the books that I am reading right now, which is an Eberron book, it says there's a gnome that says in Zalargo the national pastime is gussing. So
Okay, so I know everybody now.
mhm.
Awesome.
So we could
So you
summarize
guys-
and say that we spent the rest of the night talking.
okay.
And we never actually got around to getting out and doing anything. I think, is that fair?
What
We
were you
just-
saying?
Well, I mean, unless we want to continue talking.
I got
about
one of the
ourselves.
birds up in the cage by me, drunk. It's my favorite bird.
So well, if you
Drunk
guys
bird.
want
Her
to
name is Joy.
conclude the evening and continue to the next morning, that is fine with me.
Woohoo!
All right. So next morning rolls around. You guys wake up, and you guys are gonna go to
Crack of dawn.
You guys crack of dawn. You
Hell
guys
no.
get.
Sing about
Yeah, it would be the crack of dawn. She'd be like,
Yeah, me and Gwen are all banging on everyone else's bed.
Yeah. No.
you guys said that you wanted to go this early in the morning
I
because
don't
we
know
didn't
such
have any
thing.
vigilante justice. Come on.
You said
I'm
the
going to
bar
continue
last
to do
night
this.
and you
And
drank.
yeah, she's fine though. Somehow she's fine.
I'm pulling covers over my head and screaming out like, "Go the fuck away!"
You know, if you actually get up, feels a lot better.
Where's my pumpkin spice?
Yeah, I
latte?
was not gonna say.
You have to
I pull
allow
up
to
and
get
I
it.
I
Yeah.
lightly
Okay, let's go
sneak a
get
pumpkin
coffee.
spice latte under your nose, and you're like, "What is that?"
Okay. All right, I'll get up.
All right,
You
so
try to
guys-
reach for it, I pull it away. You gotta
You
go.
guys wake up. It's a little bit of a walk to this place. You guys realize, and I'm assuming that one of the things that you might want to do is hail a cab.
Taxi.
There are like guys on like pulling carts around. There's also the fancier like actual hover carriages.
Could we attach a sled to your horse?
We don't have a sled.
I mean, can't you just like convince a rickshaw
Can you
to give us a
steal a
ride?
sled?
I could if we could find a sled store.
But
We'll
you
need
could.
somebody to push the sled.
She's got a horse.
True. I mean, is the horse just like walking around with us? Because that doesn't make much sense.
The horse will be stabled at whatever inn we're
Okay,
staying at.
I was gonna say like I'm gonna go around the corner, guys. Just gonna bring my horse into this cafe.
Your horse is attacking you.
Or we can,
Or
if
loving
it's
you.
easier, we can just get a cab.
Well, I saw a video like that once.
Oh,
We don't want to know.
So
that's how you die.
so you guys get it. So you guys get a hail a vehicle and get over to the cafe. Now I'm gonna sound like a terrible GM. Did I name this place?
Fancy Ferret?
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
no,
it
that
was
was the one we were
Fancy
just at.
Ferret.
No,
you
that's
guys
where
were
we're
just
going.
at.
No, that's where we're going.
Oh, right.
That is
Okay,
where
yes,
we're
you're
going.
right.
Yeah.
I know, I take notes.
Oh, that's right, because...
Oh, yeah, no, mine was,
That's right, now I remember.
yeah, never mind.
So you guys arrive at the Fancy Ferret, and it's pretty sparse this morning. You see a couple of elderly gentlemen shuffling through papers, and like they have satchels, and they look like they're doing business work, like possibly visiting diplomats or businessmen or something like that. And just standard coffee fare. You can get all sorts of exotic hot drinks here. It is one of the fancier places, so it is rather pricey. But other than that, standard sidewalk cafe. You do not see those people that you saw in your vision, but it is
How early are you there?
5 a.m.
Yeah, okay.
Before we actually were even near, I would have made sure to be like, all right, now we're gonna go in, and you guys, should wait. Or
It said 5 p.m.,
Or,
correct?
Yeah,
Right,
is it PM?
but
Sorry. Okay,
It
I'm done.
was,
Sorry.
but
No,
we-
but even still, we don't want to establish that we're together
Correct.
if they're looking
Right.
out for us.
Okay, so you guys wander to one side of the cafe, we wander to the other.
Yeah, we
Right.
just go in and, on our own and act like we don't know you.
Now I am going to be scoping out, like,
I get to know.
Which I'm fine because she woke me up and I'm still kind of pissed at her anyway, so.
I'll keep Gwen away from Phaedra, and while I'm doing that, I am looking toward the back to see if there's exits, and I'm also looking to see if there's any, like, easily breakable windows,
Roll
stuff like
perception
that. Like, really? Like, my eyes aren't enough?
No, but this
That's
is
that's the validation.
12 plus. I feel like I should add something to this. Yes. 17.
17. You do notice that the basic layout is that you have the street area here, fenced in area, whatnot.
I want this one, it's easier to see.
Where's my little raggy thing here? You've got like the fenced in area, like here where you got all the umbrellas and tables and stuff.
Basically, you're at a Starbucks.
Yeah. Ye old
And-
Starbuck.
And there's a door that comes in here. There's a door that comes out here.
You old buck of stars.
And
I'm just
Goes
thinking
back
like all
like
these
this.
pirate-themed coffee things you can do.
It has been decided that tonight's episode is officially being sponsored by Tostitos because it's been basically sitting in the middle. The question now, though, is what type of salsa is that's paired with Tostitos?
no idea.
Good salsa.
Is it this stuff over here?
Yeah.
That's really the hard-hitting questions that they have, is what
Yeah.
kind of freaking
Here,
salsa.
You can show them that. Okay, thank you.
So this is the basic layout of the
Put it in front because it's our sponsor.
You should hand me the marker.
Is that okay? Or should I move
I
it?
don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a one level coffee.
Make sure
I
it's
need
not
them
dirty on the
several
bottom though,
Oh.
because it's on the fuzzy thing.
Buck of
No, I
stars.
don't think so. We're not just
Okay.
put it in
Yeah,
the kitchen.
I guess.
All right.
This is a one level coffee shop, so
Alright.
it's not. So it's not.
It's gonna be the
There's no
flag,
stairs
you know?
anywhere.
So this is a door. all these arrows are doors.
No, except now
Yeah.
it's drawing upside down.
This is the patio, and then this is the main
need help?
entryway.
Yeah, no, because it's gonna be curved on purpose.
Oh, are you drawing a sign?
Yeah.
Except I can't really draw upside down, so this is gonna be like the worst mermaid ever. I
So-
have no idea what I'm doing now.
So, but
Alright.
it's very not to scale. You're not. This isn't meant to be a combat map. Basically, what it is it's just like
Yeah,
there's
it's
tables
like
in the
this one
inside.
over
There's
there.
the big counter over there, and then there's the
oh, I mean,
and then there's the outside area. So
Okay.
that's basically what you see.
Okay.
So you walk in, and
It's okay. So hold on one second. Hold on one second. Where is it? Where is it? Hey, Liari, look at that interesting woodwork around that door in the back.
Perception. Or is her pointing it
Really,
out?
I'm pointing it out.
she's pointing it out.
Okay.
There is a back door out to
Okay.
somewhere. You're not sure where it goes.
Interesting.
Basic assumption would be that it's either.
there's my upside down
Basic
Starbucks
assumption would be
mermaid.
that either it's an alleyway or a storeroom,
Okay.
or possibly an entryway to both.
So
Really hard to draw upside down.
hey, you guys give me 1 second. I'm gonna ask them if they have a bathroom here. Hey, excuse me. Do you have a ladies' room on your
There
premises?
you go.
Yes, actually,
Anywhere.
right through that door.
That door over there?
Mm-hmm. And they point to that back door.
Okay. Thank you. Gwen, Liari, I'm gonna just go out the fucking bathrooms real quick and see if there's anything there. I'll be right back.
All right, so you go, you head through the door, and you see that it leads into a hallway,
Obviously, I was whispering that to them. Nobody else heard.
and there's a door here.
I'm still sitting at a table,
A door
like
here?
over here, like with my head like this.
And a door here.
There's 3 doors.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, as I walk past, are there any, like, signages by the door?
There's a sign by this door that says ladies' room.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a sign by this door that says men's room.
Okay. So,
And there's a sign next to the door right over there that says employees only.
Drawing upside down again.
okay.
I know. I just did a
So
triangle.
skirt
upside
doesn't
down.
go up.
So I come in and I go through the closest door on my left, and I don't walk all the way in. I just kind of like peek in and
It leads to another hallway that goes back to a storeroom.
okay.
So it basically goes. It goes back like this. And that's what you see.
Okay, so
And you see bags of coffee here.
okay. Oh, so
You
there's
see-
not another door. Like I'm just
No,
looking
you're,
into
you're
a
looking
storeroom.
into you're looking
Okay,
into an area. where,
so as I tiptoe down here, and I'm just gonna take a peek around the corner. Okay, all I see is coffee. That's cool.
you see shelving, bags of coffee.
Okay.
There's nobody back here right now,
Okay.
but you also see a door out to the up over here.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk all the way over to that door and just peek out.
It leads
Just
to an
see.
alley.
Alley, okay. So then I'll go back around and go over to the ladies' room because I do actually have to pee. And then when I'm done there, I'm gonna come back out to Liari and Gwen and hey guys, so didn't see much. There's a storeroom. They have coffee, like you'd expect. There is an exit if you go through the storeroom, which is your first door to the left when you go back. That leads into an alley. So just letting you know, shit hits the fan. That's there. Otherwise, the ladies' room's right next to that. The men's room's right next to that.
Now,
I just don't-
in the vision, weren't they out on the porch?
Yes, you're outside.
Yes, but just
Okay.
in case, you never know when you need an exit.
Yes.
All right. Have we gotten all of our lattes and scoped everything out, where we kind of know Right, because you still got like 12 hours, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. Okay, let me. Since I was busy scoping,
I'm starting to
give
wake
me
up.
1 minute to just give myself a medium mocha with extra chocolate, and then I'm ready to go. I'll take it to go. We don't have to stay.
I've kind of kept back from talking to you because I could tell how pissed you were from being awake.
Yeah.
So we kind of just sat there and just didn't talk, and then she would like small conversation. Oh yeah, it's great outside.
So,
Back to
which table are you guys sitting at?
There's more tables than that.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's like I
So
said,
whatever.
it's not a combat map. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're sitting in the
clearly
freaking.
a-
We're sitting in the corner to be able to watch the front door, this door, and this door. So we're sitting right here.
All right. Well, I got my mocha. You guys satisfied?
Yeah.
You want to go? Okay. So, as I'm walking out with these two, I'm like,
Wait, you're leaving
I'm
us?
shooting a look back to the corner, and I'm like,
I'm trying to be subtle because we don't want anyone here.
roll
to know
a bluff check.
Oh shit! Look what you did.
Please tell me it's one.
hold on. No, not quite. 15.
All right. You guys roll perception.
Oh.
Oh, to see if we actually noticed.
You can't notice this?
Wait. Shit.
It's basically to get the gist of what you're saying.
I know.
14, 24.
Plus 3 is
You-
17.
You guys both succeed, and no one else in the coffee house does. No one else, like, they just see you going like.
I don't care.
Just like that
Just want
person. Does
their
that
Starbucks.
person have a weird twitch with their head or something?
I have charming. It was a very charming image.
So, you guys exit. And you guys are sitting inside the coffee house still. Are you guys gonna stay here?
Yeah, we'll leave like 5 minutes after they leave. We're like gonna finish our lattes, even though they're basically gone, but we're gonna pretend sip them,
Right.
and then
And then take off after.
okay.
Do you guys want to, like, maybe slowly mosey down
You could always-
the
Yeah.
street?
I figure we just make it like down and around the block, like wherever we split up before.
Or you could also just kind of be like, as soon as we walk out, be somewhere over here, but like stop in looking at a shop
Yeah.
or something, and then we'll just follow you.
Yeah.
Just because I mean we don't know which way up the street.
Right, so
go.
we shouldn't walk out of eyesight because
Yeah.
we didn't arrange a meeting after.
Yeah, way to go, guys. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll find something interesting to look at.
Like, let's start window shopping.
Yeah.
Hey, I think that turtleneck over there looks so good on you.
How about a scarf? How many scarves?
Okay, and Phaedra and I, after 5 minutes, we decide to get up and leave, and we nonchalantly, thank you, like kind of shift our eyes as we first walk out, catch you guys, and then just start walking that way. So cool.
All right. So, you guys have met back up again. Are you guys gonna do anything else for the day, or are you guys gonna wait until 5 o'clock and? Because
We should do something with our day.
Well, hey, what do I like? I have a meta question.
yeah.
Time out. It's always a good indicator because everyone can see. That's how I always do. I'm like, guys, I need a timeout. So
Real life again. No, I'm not sure how this works.
I think that's
so,
the best way. I think that's a good indicator. Just like,
go
no,
get
seriously, guys,
right now?
what the fuck's going on?
Okay, so
You want
my
another?
auntie Law
You
gave
don't wanna
me
share
that like
too?
mark thing.
Okay.
Okay. Can I use that to contact her? Because I didn't talk to her again.
No.
No. So I'm just sitting around waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was my question. Because if I could, then I was gonna be like, oh, let me contact my aunt and see if she found anything. But if not,
No, but
then okay.
you still can. I mean, you can go to a House Civis office, and there is one on the block, and you can send her a message. House Civis is the gnomes.
Oh, okay.
That's the gnomish house that
Call your
runs
last name.
How do
yeah.
you spell that?
SIVIS.
It's a good thing we're on timeout, right?
I wasn't a part of the house. That's
They
Or I thought, yeah, I guess. Oh, maybe not. Is
No,
she-
she's just a regular gnome.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
That's why I was getting confused.
No,
Like,
House Civis is the house that does all the. They have the mark of scribing. They're the ones who do all the like communications.
They're the fancy gnomes.
They're
And why would I be? Oh, because I could go there to contact my aunt. Okay, sorry, slow down.
they basically
I
run
just
the
took a
post office.
I just took a shot of Beefeater, alright? That's gonna be my excuse for the next hour until that goes away. Okay, we can go back in.
Fine.
And go.
So, yeah, well, I mean, I don't know what to do with our whole day, but if you guys
Yeah.
wouldn't mind taking a very short detour to House Civis, I'd like to just shoot my aunt a note real quick, but I believe there's one nearby, so this would maybe take just a few minutes, and then we can have the rest of the day for whatever.
Also, what were we doing about?
I don't know. Your hair? Yeah, I think you should get it cut. She's not good at lying, by the way. Like, she would not be good at that.
Gwen, why don't you let me handle this? What you really need to do is to get it
So
colored
blunt.
and conditioned.
She would not be
and,
very good at lying.
Yeah, not
Perhaps-
a little.
Oh, wait, actually, I'm pretty good at lying. I'm false.
Gwen,
I showed you my
think-
character sheet. I'm pretty good at lying.
what? Gwen, don't you think that those boots in that store window would look so good on Asphyxie? Like, maybe you should go point them out to her.
Alright.
Okay.
So,
I have no fucking clue. We gotta figure some shit out. What to do about your back, girl?
I know.
I didn't want to say anything for the new girl because I don't
Right.
really know if she's cool or not.
Can I overhear this conversation?
Well, have they met back up?
Oh,
I
okay.
thought they separated
So
one
guys-
ahead of us.
Oh, I thought we were back already.
You're not
Oh.
whispering very loudly. I mean, you're whispering very loudly. I believe that, when somebody is in times of spiritual crisis, the best person to consult might be somebody of a particular faith. And she's like nudging over, like, hey guys, we kind of have a cleric that might know some shit.
What?
But have we decided that
No,
we're gonna trust
but
her?
wait.
Okay.
And do we
Scope
think
that out.
that this is?
I want to
Is
test
it
her.
is it likely that a cleric would have any knowledge of dragon marks like this?
It depends.
Shh! You're not listening.
Yeah, you're off looking at some boots right
So,
now.
Like, it's not like she's totally gonna.
But were
No,
we gonna do that?
it
Were
might
we
may or
gonna-
may not.
Yeah.
And by we, weren't I supposed to be going and talking to somebody?
Yeah, I feel like we had discussed like this beginning of a plan for this,
Yeah.
but we haven't.
We didn't flesh it out very well, and we've all forgotten what it
done
was.
anything with
Yeah.
it. We were gonna go
Right.
talk to some professor or.
No, I was talking to a professor about my bracelet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she
And
was
I
talking to
did about
House-
the amulet that I'm wearing. It's
Yeah.
actually like a Warforged attachment.
I thought you had a relative that might.
No, false. Actually, yes, I
Oh.
do have a relative technically. I refuse. I will point out that Gwen will adamantly and not even say anything about it refuse to bring up that there's somebody here of her house or who that person
okay.
is. So she'll be like, no.
Okay.
I thought someone knew somebody who might know something, but I wasn't supposed to.
Well, that
know
is true.
with because
But
of-
she's pretty much like, no, we're not doing that.
Oh.
Because that
Okay.
guy's like,
Yeah,
That's
you
something
guys
that I
started
think
discussing plans about how to figure out your way around this, but again, the whole issue was who to trust on
Right.
the matter.
Okay, I have an idea.
Yes.
They have a big university, so they must have a big university library. How would you feel if we spent like an hour or two checking out the library?
I mean, I think it's definitely worth a try. I think we have to be very careful in how we approach it and.
Well, I'm thinking like not even talk to a librarian, just like go ourselves in the card catalog and hopefully find something. I mean, maybe we won't, maybe it'll be a waste of time, but it's just an idea.
My thought is just even if we do find something, we want to be careful who sees what type of material we're looking at, because that might raise suspicion.
So am I? Yeah, you guys are off. I'm here.
oh, I'm by them. Because I'm like,
These
are
are
some
really nice shoes. I really like them.
You're just like totally engrossed with these boots.
50 gold? Are you kidding me?
Remember, your aunt teaches at Margrave.
Or what?
Your aunt teaches at Margrave, so you've been
Yes.
there already. You've been to Margrave
Right,
already,
right.
so you know where it is. And
Right.
you possibly have an inn in the library.
Right.
Possibly.
I was going to say, as far as that goes, like, first off, nobody in the library really pays attention to what the hell anyone else is doing.
Unless you check it out. So if we don't check it
As
out,
long as
we
yeah.
just read it
And
there.
then second off, you can always do the whole like wrap a book around another book thing and read it like that. I mean,
We can totally stop at a comic shop on the way. Right? And then put the comic.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, Phaedra.
yeah.
So what do you think? But what do we
Because
do
a
about...
bunch of chicks reading comics are not going to raise
There's girl
suspicion.
comics,
I'm
there's
just
girl
kidding.
comics.
That was total
My
outside
Little
joke.
Pony.
Hold on. We gotta figure out what to do. Like, are we gonna bring Asphyxie in on this?
I feel like that's kind of too big of a deal to trust her
Right.
with yet.
To be honest, we
I don't
need
want to be dead, and I don't
Right.
have to kill her either.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we should...
Yeah,
And
when
I
I
know-
when I freaked out, I
Right.
freaked out that something was wrong.
But, okay, here's the thing, and I know that someone's gonna not like this, but how would you guys feel if we split and we go like 2 people at the library and 2 people go with Asphyxie?
And then that leaves another person.
Yeah.
If 2 people go with Asphyxie and
that's
2
true.
Oh,
people go
yeah,
to the
yeah,
library,
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
that's the whole party.
All right.
Well, you wanted to send a letter
Math is
to your aunt anyway, but that's not going to take very long.
No, but yeah, so like... 'cause
Plus,
I
you could
haven't-
also visit her at the university.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, she's still there.
So you and me could go to the university library and we could do
And
that.
you guys can.
And you guys can do whatever you guys decide you want to do. But
have a
then
fun day.
we should meet up like well before
Sunday?
5 just to make sure that we're all together. So like you want to meet up at like
I
3:30 for like a late
right now because I'm like.
tea and biscuits or
Look
something.
back at it, and then
Um,
talking super intently,
what?
shifty eyes at me.
Roll a perception check.
Should I really do
I
that?
think that would be good.
Okay.
But I remember vaguely that I feel like I was going to.
Ooh.
No. You
That's 10.
roll another one.
I was just to roll twice.
That's another 10.
Okay. It's for 2 different things.
Okay.
You really like those boots.
I
One
feel
is-
like
one is-
They're so pretty.
So you do not hear what they're talking about. You are listening to a sales clerk sell another girl on the boots that you were looking at,
Okay.
and you're like
Beach doesn't
listening.
mind.
You're like listening in, and you're going like, "Dude, would I really like these?" You're like like totally.
Oh my god, shoes.
And the other one was her appearance.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
I agree with you
Okay.
because I remember
Just if she got
that
mine,
I
she
did
would.
want to do
If I notice
some
you guys shifty eyes
research of my
me.
own
Okay.
at the various temples, etc. And somebody like me walking in to a church,
I mean, come
a little
on.
less suspicious.
Okay. So.
Except for
So you.
I am bringing
Hold on.
somebody who's really interested in the church who wants to reform. Yes.
I'm part of the
That's
church
exactly
too,
it.
just a
No,
different church.
she's like pointing at you, but she's like, wait a minute, I have an idea. That's how I'm gonna do it.
Well, okay, let's hold on. Phaedra, what do you think about all this? Are you-
Wait. I missed something. Why am I going to church? I don't understand.
Because
This was not in the original plan for today. I got up early, and now I have to go to church. Today sucks so hard.
Are you Catholic now?
Phaedra,
No.
Phaedra, there are these really beautiful churches. You can see a lot of cool stuff here. You just,
Don't even have to give a
we
shit
need
about
you-
church.
We just need you to entertain Asphyxie until we decide that she's cool. I'm gonna help Liari
Why
try
is
to figure out
someone
with
to
her
leave
back.
shopping? Why do I have to go to church? I missed this.
You see, because in some churches, sorry, I'm eating. No, like somehow she's just eating something out of nowhere. Just pull some candy out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's really cold. Delicious. Okay. Well, you see, the church has certain information that they like to give out to, people who are potentially interested. Now, people that follow the church also just get to go into the back rooms where there's, documents and things that people don't necessarily get privilege to. So somewhere, somehow, there might be a book on something in a church that I can get access to. And you are going to
That's a
be
lot
the
of somethings.
distraction.
Well, she is.
Yeah, because you're really interested in joining their church. Now, a lot of it is going to be very enlightening. Yep. Really, there's only one religion.
You're with a paladin
but,
and a cleric.
Oh.
Kinda
Right,
sucks for
right.
you.
So she's like, all the other religions, whatever, and there's really only one. But you can pretend, and that's okay. That's allowed.
I love all of this.
This is how you can see that she's like trying to spin these wheels of like,
Okay.
well, this is still kind of okay because you are learning, so it's not really bad.
I'll tell you what.
You're pretending to learn, and it might sink in somehow, some way. You might become a little more good.
Phaedra, here's the deal. If you go with them, when I meet back up with you at 3:30, I will buy another pumpkin spice latte. It's on me.
And a cookie.
And a cookie. Any type of cookie you want. 2 cookies. I will give you 2 cookies and a latte.
Alright.
Okay.
I will do it for 2 cookies.
Okay.
Man, that bitch just bought my shoes I wanted.
No. Dude, have
Vigilante
Phaedra just like
justice.
no.
Yoink.
Yeah. I can light them on fire at least so she can't wear them.
No.
I can have them. No, one can.
I
Actually, no,
should
I
have
can
bought them. I
levitate-
just didn't. I was just kind of.
I can levitate
Whatever.
Items for short periods of time.
No.
I mean, I could just.
I don't need the shoes.
Okay, so I'm assuming Pixie, you're back by us?
Yeah. I guess. Are you done talking?
Yep.
Yeah. So hey, Pixie.
Hey, what's up? Oh man, I didn't get shoes.
That is too bad. Oh my god. We wanted to do a little more research into this whole Phil thing because we're really curious. So we were thinking you could go with Phaedra and Gwen to like churches and
You
stuff,
were
and then me and Kate,
Hell no.
me and Liari, we're gonna go to the library so that we can cover more, and then we're gonna meet back up at 3:30. What do you think?
Sure, as long as I can grab myself a pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah, of course.
I swear to God,
Because I assume.
Starbucks.
Correct.
Starbucks should be giving us money for this freaking thing. Like,
This
I think next
this episode
week,
of Wage, Lairs, and Loggers is being sponsored by Tostitos and
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
I believe that next week we should have some sort of pumpkin spice themed drink.
Do not buy pumpkin yogurt.
Do you have pumpkin
That
cider?
sounds disgusting.
It's disgusting.
That
pumpkin
does sound-
pumpkin cream cheese though. It's
Do
pretty
you still
fucking
have
good.
pumpkin cider?
I do. We have pumpkin cider.
Do you have ice cream?
I do have ice cream, I think. Unless Tony ate it all. No.
Pumpkin.
Oh, so good.
Yeah,
I have
pretty
Warlock
good.
at home.
We
It's
have
a
a new,
stout version of it.
martini on the menu called the Great Pumpkin.
So, who do I
It's a
have
great
to talk
pumpkin,
to about
Charlie
getting that?
Brown.
Who do I give you my money, right?
Right now? No, I don't have the ingredients right now. You have to come to the bar for that one.
Alright, I guess I'll bring money. Or
All right.
skid.
So you guys have plans?
Can
Let
you
us,
role play them for a second?
Oh, absolutely. All right. So where are you guys headed?
What churches are available, by the way? I would have.
I'm sovereign host.
Yes, I know, but I was more of a aside of what is around here.
There
So.
are temples devoted to every faith
Oh, sorry.
in this area.
Okay.
What do elves believe in?
Elves believe in their own
Nature?
people.
Okay, that totally works.
Elves, because the
Fucking
elves,
vain as hell.
the elves revere what are called the deathless.
Yeah.
They're actually undead, but they're like how you know how there's positive energy and negative energy. These are positive energy created undead, whereas zombies and other unnatural things like that are negatively created. So the deathless are positively created undead who are ancestors and like the revered dead, great heroes, great leaders, things like this. And there is a giant shrine in Arenal to them.
I'm sitting really
So
close to table.
It's a very
That's really what it's about.
yeah, and so like the big thing is like the Undying Court and stuff like that.
So what fucking church are we going to?
All right.
Let's get our religion on. What's that?
I do believe that you are a follower of the Sovereign Host.
I am. If you can see my mace, I have it straight on my mace.
As a person of the faith as well. However, not your faith, but I respect that I respect your choices.
Absolutely.
now Phaedra here, she is in a personal crisis as of right now.
Oh, how so?
She has no faith, to put it bluntly.
Oh.
And recently, in some of her journeys, she has apparently been beckoned for ice cream by Zoe, who's interrupting my lying right now.
Tony ate it all.
Oh, jerk.
God damn it, Tony.
She, as now she has sort of become one of a particular group, being only by herself for so many years, she is now realizing that perhaps she is missing something from her life. And I do believe that this is a great opportunity for us to bring her, to provide her that outlet, if you will.
Oh.
So I think that we should take the day to
Let's enlighten her a little bit. Let her, ease her into it.
Yeah. I think that we should, explore the
About
options.
God and shit.
I mean, this isn't Elise to be like, yeah, let's go to some churches and do some
No,
God
that's
shit.
me.
Yeah.
That's me.
Right.
Praying shit, man.
But if Elise was not talking in character, that's what I would do. And we're gonna go to some churches and shit. Pretend like we're paying attention.
I love every minute of all of this. This is fantastic.
Let's enlighten,
all right, so
let's enlighten this
think
bitch.
that we should. Okay, now this is a question for you, Paul. Something that I might know, or Spixie, and I would probably spin it somehow or other to basically hint at who would probably know the most about, say, the ancestral blah blah marks, things like that.
So like the
Kind of like which religion would have more of a background knowledge, I suppose,
Pull on
perhaps, or have some sort of take on
Knowledge
the whole
religion.
deal. You
on
know?
which deal?
Like
what we're
she-
actually
yeah,
trying to research.
we're
Oh,
trying to
on
actually-
that?
yeah. But I'm spinning it to be like, well, this might be more applicable based off of her,
It'd probably
years.
actually most likely be the sovereign host.
Okay.
They would because they're
And I'm lawful neutral.
because they're
So if I walk into a church, I
you're
have
fine.
no problem being all nice and stuff.
They're
but
the-
I'm like, I gotta get down to some things, like,
they're the more varied of
Okay.
the religions in Eberron. Plus the fact that they do dip into so many different things that they're probably the best. Their faith is very strict and to the point.
Yeah.
Hers is a little more.
A little more loosey-goosey. Okay. So,
Tell me your plan.
I believe that even myself, I feel as though I don't know much about your religion. That I might find it very educational as well.
If I
So-
explain it?
If you or perhaps others of your faith, perhaps there are religious
Oh, come
leaders.
to my church. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let's come to my church.
So,
Woohoo!
and Phaedra.
Come to my bar. Come to my church. Come everywhere with me.
We need to start playing the "Come to Church" song.
Hey, Phaedra.
Take me to church. I wish black a dog.
So I'll nudge kind of to you.
And
It
I'm
would
just standing
be-
here like with one eye.
Right. But she's
like,
trying to actually do it very like covertly and things like. If you could, because it's going to probably be too obvious for me to sort of hint
might be
around
mine.
at what we're like,
yours.
what are the whole
Does
it
marks
say dough on
and
one
things
side?
like
That
that.
looks like Liz.
Basically, in Elise words, you've got higher charisma than me, so you
Yeah,
can
she
lie
did.
a lot better.
yeah,
Why did you get
I agree.
So-
I agree.
So that you can roll it and roll
And she is too much like I am clearly not of this religion to really pull off the I believe you maybe. And she's like, no, you're wrong. All of you are wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. My Jesus is the only Jesus.
better. That's
That's kind of
that's what she believes.
Yeah.
Her Jesus is.
All right.
yeah.
I don't really give a shit about either one of
So
your
I am
religions. So
I am
I'm-
actually going to swap away to the other group, and the reason I'm going to do that is because I would like for Laura here to
Hi.
read through this little section here
Man,
Right.
and
more studying.
more studying.
They never told me
Did
there'd
all
be,
that
like,
yesterday.
work, and reading,
Well, no, just
and numbers.
Glaze through and see. If,
I know.
see
I'm
which-
totally kidding. I
Yeah.
spent all day yesterday on homework, and I'm like,
I have more homework. So, ladies, you
Yes.
head to Morgrave.
Yep.
You go to the main library.
Yes.
Well, let's swing by Auntie La's.
You're gonna swing by
office
Auntie
real
La's?
quick first, just because I'll probably be shorter than the
Right.
library.
Yeah.
Okay, you swing by her office, and she is there. She's grading papers again,
Okay.
and she's like, niece, it's so nice to see you again.
Auntie La, it's been too long.
Get up,
I know,
hugs,
2
hugs, hugs.
days. Hugs, hugs. But I always miss seeing you, Auntie La.
And I have not heard back on your about the bracelet yet. I have put out some feelers. I have contacted some old friends of mine. It might be a little bit of time before I get anything out of anybody. I thought this might be a little quick, but it's turning out to be a little more ancient than I thought it was. So I will do all I can to help. I will, and as I said, I will contact you as soon as I find something out. But like I said, I have some good friends. They're very far away though, and other doing archaeology expeditions and whatnot. And once they contact me back, then I have to contact them again with all of the details, and I have to long drawn out process.
Sure. You know what? I totally understand, Auntie La. And you know, Mom and Dad always did the same type of work. All you professors always so busy. I didn't mean to bother you.
Oh no!
I was just checking. 'cause
No
we
bother
were
at all.
swinging by.
It's good to have a side project. It takes my mind off of my
Okay.
other projects and is a good distraction.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm probably gonna be in town for a little bit, so I'll leave you to your work. But I will come by just to say hi. Maybe have a coffee before I leave. Sound good?
That sounds fantastic.
All right. Excellent. Give me hugs.
No problems. Hugs.
Hugs. Pet, pet.
Okay. So
Up to the
library.
library.
Oh, you're headed to the library?
Oh shit! I don't know. We're still in the office. Yeah.
Hi, Auntie La.
Oh,
Yes, we are.
Could you take these back for me? It would be a
Oh,
giant
Yeah, of
help.
course.
Of course. Yeah. No problem.
She hands each of you a stack of books
Oh my
like this
God.
big. And she's like,
All right. You wanted a workout today, right?
How did you
Yari?
bring all of these back?
Well,
and,
I mean,
and
I
she's
suppose
like, thank you. Mhm.
No problem, Auntie La. It's fine. Okay.
And your
So you guys
shoulders
are-
like
So-
this.
I'll just load them up.
We're going to the library. So first things first, let's drop off this shit. Ugh.
So you get to the head desk and
Oh.
there's a long white-haired man sitting behind the counter, kind of youngish, not like maybe 27, 28-ish, and he's stamping things and doing this and that, and every once in a while you see him toss a book like across the room. And at first it catches you off guard. You're like, why is he tossing a book? And then the book just goes, and it flies into the direct slot that it needs to go into.
Nice.
And then every once in a while you'll see him just drop a book off the counter, and you'll see this little clay humanoid looking thing that like just has it and is like. Runs off with it.
That's creepy as fuck.
And
Where do I get one?
knowledge arcana if you have it to know what it is.
Nope.
I was so joking, but sure. Wait, do I have it?
This is
No. Never mind.
No.
You don't know exactly what it is.
I'm
and
just
he,
making jokes to Liari.
he looks up and goes,
reading very quickly?
Yeah, and taking notes.
all those books
Just
again.
because, well, I have.
She's got to stop checking out all
yeah,
those
I have.
books. Fine, leave
So
them
I'm just
here.
taking notes as to which one's which.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just helping out my auntie.
Oh, no problem. Are you students here?
Oh yeah. Well, let's see. I'll probably end up working them
yeah.
because
I
can
am. This is
call
my
down
friend, but I really need her help on this
certain one
midterm
of
paper.
these
Like, you have no
dogs
idea how much trouble I'm
at a
having. Is that
certain
okay?
time
Yeah, that's totally fine. Just
Okay.
as a priority.
if you need any help,
Our
go bother
library,
someone else.
helping
I'm busy.
through this
Sure, no problem. Bye.
so.
and he's again going through stuff. And
Okay, so we're gonna head over to the card catalog, I guess. And
there's a very, very large card catalog. It's huge. It's like
It's
it's like monstrous. And there's
Except
a
they're all part of the god.
giant metal figure standing like this at the end of the card catalog.
One of those like conceptually.
Okay.
Yeah.
A metal figure?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Considering my backstory, I should know exactly what that is. If it's like a normal library function thing.
No, it's something that it's new
This
to you.
is new. Okay. Just checking, because I'm sure you don't remember my backstory.
I do.
Well, really?
Oh, you should be an investigator. Come on.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, that's Krista.
Actually, that reminds me, because I was going to ask about
Alright, anyway,
okay.
sorry. We're time outing again.
Yeah, sorry. Hey, Liari.
Hey, what?
What the hell do you make of that thing?
Miss, I can hear you.
Yo, hi!
Hi! Sorry.
So, do you work here?
Yes, I am the library assistant.
Oh!
Are you a
Is he one
robot?
of those, the thing that you put with it, or like...
Warforged.
Yes.
Yes, I am one of the, I am a warforged.
So it's a mysterious person who just somehow knew what you were talking about, who's not actually in the room.
Are you one of those, like, people who, like, aren't really people?
Oh.
I did not actually say that.
I needed a job after the war, and this was available.
Do you like record or reboard things that go on here?
I remember what goes on, yes, but
Oh.
I do not record things per se. I don't know what exactly you mean by that.
I don't know. I've never seen one of you working in a library before. I was just curious. That's all. Well, we're gonna.
If we need anything, I'm glad to know that you are here to help.
If you have any questions dealing with the card catalog, I'm quite familiar with it. If you need any information on where exactly books are placed, I can also help you. There are also a couple of us working here, restocking, reshelving, and whatnot. I mean, the fact that we do not sleep is quite beneficial to the library.
I would imagine.
So please feel free to ask questions if you need them.
Well, thank you.
Well, if you could, is there a map of the floor plan somewhere?
Yes, there is. It is right as you walked in.
Oh, right. I totally missed it when I walked in. I was carrying a big stack of books. Must have, been out of my sight.
Understandable. Happens
Okay.
to most TAs.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. All right, if we need anything, we'll let you know. Okay, so Liari. Why don't we... Yeah, why don't we take a look at the map? Because most libraries are built on the same logic. If it's like the library I grew up in, then I should be able to just know what section it's in. So let's take a look at the map.
Let's go take a look.
And
This great gnome.
do I know what section I need to go into?
Roll an intelligence
What do
check.
I roll? Intelligence what?
Intelligence check. Just roll
Oh, just intelligence?
straight intelligence modifier.
Okay, which is...
Yeah, once there was a gnome named Dewey Decimal. He came up with this great system.
9.
Can I...
Nine. Yeah, you can try. Again, intelligence check, but you're at a -2 because of her backstory. You guys are looking at the map. They obviously have a different cataloging system than you're used to.
I mean... Do we want to try... Obviously, being relatively quiet, but I want them to be.
Right.
I mean, do we try just looking up dragon marks in the catalog and see if there's anything to start with from that?
I think that's a good idea, but since that wouldn't in and of itself be fishy, let's make this fast and just go ask the robot if there's books on dragon marks. Sound good?
I just worry the line of questioning. We should have an idea where are we going with this for a story before we ask, in case he gets inquisitive.
Midterm paper.
Okay.
For a religious house study history class.
There you go.
Yeah.
How does that sound? Sure. Okay. Hey! So we walk back over.
You're not...
Oh, I was just gonna say, as someone who always found the most ridiculous topics to write stories about in college, no one ever batted an eye. So
Yeah. Well,
So hey, Mr. Warforged.
There's also no magic.
Is that what I call you, Mr. Warforged?
Well,
do you have a name?
that's racist kind of thing. I don't know. Speciesist, maybe? I don't know.
my name is actually attendant at the moment because, well, it makes the most sense.
Yes, well, attendant.
Can I call you Charlie?
Todd.
That's odd. No one's ever tried to give me a human designation before, but No.
Wouldn't it be? Alright, fine. Okay.
Attendant.
I have a history midterm to write. Can you just point me to where, like, the history of Dragon Mark houses are?
Yes, follow me. He steps away from the card catalog and
Okay.
walks down the rows, and he reaches up and he grabs a length of card catalog out and sets it in front of you and like scrolls through and says, "History of dragon marks and everything having to do with them. Histories of all that sort of thing.
Okay.
If you need assistance putting it back, please ask. Otherwise, I will go back to my post and help other students if they need it."
Well, let me just look at this real quick and write down where I need to go. Okay, thanks.
and stuff.
Cool
No
story,
problem.
bro.
He slides the card catalog back in and
Alright.
It's
walks
not
back
really
to the front of the
researching
card
for
catalog.
paper.
Okay. Alright, here's where we're gonna go. Let's
Alright.
go to this section that I just wrote down.
All right, you walk over there. You find a couple of different books on histories of the dragon marks. Roll
A luck check.
roll a charisma check. That's basically what luck is based on.
It hit the bank. This shouldn't count. I swear to God. My dice.
New
That's
dice.
ironic for a luck check.
You're it.
Right?
6.
Charisma,
You find-
charisma. Hold on, let me add stuff to this.
Too bad I didn't.
4. After adding stuff to it.
Really? Because my charisma is a +4. Maybe you should have taken me instead of sent me to the church, bitches.
Mine's plus.
I mean, really, a gnome would be like, hey, I just have nothing else to do, so yeah, tell me about your religion. Like, it would not seem very...
All right,
Well,
you
but
get.
she needed to come to the university
Yeah.
anyway.
You have.
Can I do
But
something
from a
about
standpoint
this?
of gnomes just like to hear about everything, so...
Would you like to do something about this?
Maybe.
Probably.
I would like to find an ancient dusty tome about aberrant dragon marks. Is this worth that?
I don't know. Is it?
I think it is.
Gotta take a risk, man.
Peer pressure.
Oh!
You find no such thing. But
Oh my god!
Boom!
but you will. If you do, any of you have a knowledge arcana, history, or knowledge nobility and royalty?
No.
I have local
I
and
really
dungeoneering.
Oh! Guess who has knowledge arcana?
Alright!
Motherfuckers! Maybe you shouldn't have sent me to the church!
Roll another.
There's an intelligence
Roll
check,
another intelligence check with a +10.
27.
Why are there so many?
Son of a bitch!
I also have a +3 in that, just saying.
You find a book
Oh my god.
that has this basic information in it.
Okay.
In spirit, I am pointing and laughing at you.
I deserve it right now. I deserve it.
So I'm gonna switch over to the other group.
Okay.
You're fumbling through books and going like, I can't find anything I'm looking for. And then
She's gonna share with me, right?
yeah, and she finds.
Starting.
Thank God.
So all right, so you guys are.
We wander to my temple.
Yeah.
All right, you find the temple of the sovereign host.
I come in, I talk to the priestess. He
Pretty much.
knows me since this is my city. And he's like, pleasure to see you, asphyxie. Who are
Yeah,
these
your name is like a lot of like asphyxiation, and I really
Well, no, and okay, time out. I always stick to names that I've
Yeah.
only ever had in games
Oh,
because
okay.
that way I remember them.
okay.
Like Zanve that I originally had, that was my paladin. Like that's my
Name?
main name,
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm like, I have that for my actual paladin character. So I'm like, I'll have my cleric be my warrior, which was like my second main character. His
Named
name was
after
Asphyxie.
autoerotic asphyxiation. Alright.
Yeah.
Like that's all I think of every time I say your name. I don't know why.
I've messed up.
And then the least
Fine, should I change it? Just
No, no,
nice.
no,
it gets a little turned on every single
Just
time.
Otto
Auto.
with the last name Otto Asphyxie.
It's okay. It's okay. We're not judging here. This is a safe space.
Okay,
Personally, that
Okay.
does not sound like
We
a
have
fun time.
spotters here.
okay, time in. He's like, Asphyxie, who are these people you brought? Ah, new travelers that I have met. They are interested in seeing where I have come from and wonder about my religion. I have a paladin in my midst and one who
And a heathen.
is not religious whatsoever, so I'm trying to convert her. And he chuckles. I like to say he chuckles.
Yeah, Laura has,
Paul.
I think
Laura
I
has taken on the role of the GM. Like,
No, I know.
Hold on, let
I
me
can't
get my
help
character
it.
sheet out.
I'm not used to this type of role playing.
Let me get my character sheet out.
Okay, fine. Where's the priest?
You're no longer the GM, by the way.
I dethroned you.
Magic missiles.
what?
You want to see more magic missiles?
I can't magic missile right now.
Magic missile the church or something.
I can't really do that right now. They will throw me
So,
out if I need
sorry.
information.
I'm not used to this sort of role playing.
It was funny though that you
I
guys.
know, it's
That
not
was
funny.
awesome. That was
That's
awesome.
very funny.
You fucking took Paul's job away from him. And you played both roles.
Okay,
Just snorted.
go, Paul.
I don't know.
She threw me off.
he,
I can do shit, man.
he does.
I'm
He
just
does
sitting here.
chuckle. He goes.
Eat his cherries.
Obviously, this has
Well, we always welcome new converts, and why you talk to yourself so often is always a lark between all of us. we love you for it, Asphyxie. But,
Can I high five the
This is
priest?
also just
Okay.
Yeah.
well, which one are you talking
Well,
about?
I have no
Obviously
idea
not
how
the
to
Silver
do it.
Flame Maiden over here.
No, I'm talking.
Someday you will see the correct path, but I doubt it.
And on that day, I'm sure we'll be across separate battlefields. But that's okay. Somehow they both laugh.
This priest is he has.
Well, and
I'm gonna need that, by the way.
When I think
Maybe.
if I think if I read right, like the sovereign host, like isn't it like the silver flame is based off of like almost one of the people from
No.
I
the
would-
sovereign host,
Nope.
or what
Not
am
at
I thought it was like one person.
No, not at all.
I don't know what the
Totally, I don't know what the fuck I read then.
equivalent
It's
would be.
it's ancient demons and stuff. So,
Right, but I thought it was like one woman.
yeah, it was, and she was a member of the Sovereign Host.
See,
but
right, but so
There's the
because
one
it's
woman,
all
and then
Yeah.
she ended up having a brother who ended up having this, who ended up
No.
having. It's like Egyptian
Either
mythology.
way, so I could see how
He's-
a priest of the sovereign host would be like, well, you know, you're basically following your religion, kind
But-
of.
But you can see he's a priest of he follows Arawi, and he's a very he's like portly, and he's very chuckly.
Yeah.
So, and he's like, well, ma'am, I can easily. Well, let's find out what exactly is your interest in the church, ma'am.
Oh, well.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Make sure you lie.
I don't do well with actually lying, so we're gonna give this my best shot, and then I'm gonna probably have to roll for it. So, I've always been interested in expanding my knowledge of religion, and I'm hoping that perhaps it will help me to expand
worth
my
trying.
sorcerer abilities, and
So you're a magic user.
I am.
That's very, very good, very good, very good. Well, let me.
Made him happy.
Well, there is a little thing that you could see here. Trying to think.
You took your dice back, yeah. You did. Okay. I was like, why is this here? Whose is this?
So what do you lean towards? Like what kinds of?
I like to set things on fire.
Exactly. What So, do you like to set things on fire for good reasons or not so good reasons?
Oh, always for good reasons. You know,
Sorry.
like
Well, let me introduce you to a couple of the members of the Sovereign Host. Or you could easily just take up the entire faith entirely and make with it what you will. And he leads you over to a pew and like pulls out the basically the Bible of the church, and it's like,
Priest.
yes.
You know who I think she would like? Bellinor. The guy of the animals and stuff. Kind of violent, but not really. Violent and decent.
We'll look at that, but we'll also look at
it!
We'll also. I think I have a better idea of exactly what she might be into.
Oh, we're grateful for that sovereign host.
And he starts paging you through and showing you stuff, and He's basically giving you the rundown. He's telling you little stories out of the books. He's paging right to the exact thing, and he's telling you about.
Phaedra's like,
and
If you ever hear some buzzwords like dragon marks, you know, so
Yeah. Do I hear buzzwords like dragon marks or?
some ancient shit, man.
you do not.
I thought you were gonna be going into the bathrooms while she was doing this.
I mean, I can't really explore this one very much.
And so he goes through, tells you this Balinor and Bulderi and Dolara. He's like those are the ones that you would like the most. And
These are all very, very interesting stories. I'm. Just
he takes up roughly an hour and a half of your time.
am I allowed to, during this time, sneak away to the back and start looking at thingamajiggers?
But you don't.
Wait,
you
I don't
what
know.
are you looking for?
Because I have no idea. Never mind.
You're actually just sitting there intently with me, like, yes, these are the stories of my faith. And
Yep.
I am so.
Well,
impressed.
maybe if
I
someone
got
like
it.
nudge
I got
winked
it.
me
I was
beforehand
asked-
and didn't leave me out of the conversation.
Well, I told you that we were doing this as a ploy to get more information about Philip. So you
I
think
idea.
that that's what we're doing?
Yeah. But
Okay. Well, then why don't
So
you do
I may
something?
not be of your
Wait,
religion at
I'm
this
sorry.
time. May I take the moment to reflect in a quiet space?
Oh, absolutely. Talk to one of the acolytes.
There you go. Boom, bitches.
Oh, good job! Even though I don't know what you're doing.
Right.
I'll follow
I'm
around and
walking
I'll be
away.
like, yes, priest, that sounds amazing.
Like I
I.
said, I would like to go pray
We're
alone
still-
by myself, away from everyone.
She's praying by herself. We're still listening to you babble on about bullshit with your religion here, and I'm like, all right, so look,
You know I'm going to be pissed about you snooping around my temple, right?
I'm
You don't
very
gotta know.
interested
Yeah.
in learning a little bit more, and this I understand this is a touchy subject. But I'm very interested in learning a little bit more about a recent criminal who was brought to justice just recently. His name was Philip.
I believe I heard about that. Nasty business.
Yes.
I was on the jury.
And he had there were some rumors that Philip was possessed by some marks. I'm not actually sure what they were. But they appeared, his followers said that they appeared in his back and spread significantly.
Such good bullshit, man.
Right?
Keep going.
Awesome. Throughout just a matter of moments, actually. It was just incredible. Like,
I
the way
actually
that his
need you to roll a bluff check on that because you are lying through your teeth.
But you're doing it beautifully.
You're doing it amazingly.
I got +8, yes.
Yes.
Please, oh no, this one has been rolling better. 11 + 8 is 19.
You beat him.
Nice.
He's like, yes.
Sorry.
To summarize, I basically described what the fuck we saw with her.
Like there have been stories of such things about marks from demonic possession and abilities from such things. Usually they do cause the kind of madness that you are talking about. It would not surprise me in any way, shape, or form.
But perhaps,
Wait,
I'm
you're not there,
I'm
you
not
walked away to
listening.
pray.
I know, but Lynn would remember that, it wasn't really that demonic, but I don't know how you could spin that one. Like, could there be something that's not evil and do the same thing?
Well,
Totally praying really loudly, maybe. That's it. Please protect me. Have your holy, I don't know, shit, lights come down and like some good things. I don't know. I'm trying to throw some hints out there.
Have your
I
bounty
understand.
flow with the convict.
Yeah, right.
I understand.
Good
that,
intentions,
again,
right?
I understand that this is a very touchy subject, but please understand that I am only looking into it to make sure that this kind of evil does not spread throughout Philip's followers, the ones that may still remain.
Well, that all depends on what kind of possession it was. If it was demonic or some kind of magic or I mean, there are many types of things that could have gone wrong in this situation.
Yeah, exactly. There are many types of things that could have gone wrong. So would it necessarily... You mentioned demonic. Would it necessarily have to be something evil?
No, it could possibly be some magic user, but there would be ill intent there.
Well, wait. You said it had to be a magic user. So could someone inflict this upon another person?
Quite possibly.
On purpose?
Quite possibly.
Why would someone do such a thing?
Why do men do evil things?
Well...
Uh,
That is why I have come here, O great priest, to this church.
I am very not a great priest. I'm great in size, but not a great priest.
Zing!
He's a cheeky priest.
I understand, but
What time is it?
I am very intrigued to learn more about this and find out
It's probably like noon.
how we can further prevent this kind of behavior in
Oh, yeah.
in future incidents. And
Some-
it only in knowing
Yeah.
why someone would
Make
do
it
something
private,
like this
but you
may
can't
help.
tell when it's not
Sometimes these
spread
things
out.
are done without knowledge of
Basically,
why they even do it themselves. I mean,
Looks good.
the- men do things for a reason, and the gods inspire them to do such. Whether or not what we do to counteract that, whether it be divine intervention or it be intervention on your own behalf, are things that are best left questions of greater beings than you and I.
Sure. So say, just out of curiosity, say Philip was marked with some kind of, I don't know, demonic dragon kind of thing. Could he have?
Well,
Yes.
let's continue.
After she's
Just a
done.
minute.
Could he have resisted the evil that typically accompanies such marks?
Oh, absolutely.
How would one resist such a thing?
Faith and prayer.
Oh, of course you would say something like that. Of
Come
course,
on,
good
it's a
priest.
church.
Faith and prayer. And what if one had not been brought up in the religions of
He forgot to make the noise. Ska.
Oh, did I do that? I'm sorry.
I did.
Oh.
What?
And what if one had not been
know,
brought
that's
up
not
in the faith and has no knowledge of your faith or any of the others?
Then
I
finding
missed something.
themselves in faith is possibly the best
The fuck happened?
way
I don't
to
know.
begin the
I did
process
wanna-
of healing.
So let's just say that
Oh.
Philip had been, again, this is all hypothetical, but let's say Philip had been marked with this demonic dragon mark that we've discussed. If someone
Well, you
had
said
brought...
you said nothing about dragon mark earlier.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit!
Dragon marks are a part of.
Well, dragons are just popped in my head, because they're the worst evil of the all
She's
evil.
got roll
If-
for that again. Come on.
That
That's like
that one's a
total
stretch.
bullshit.
If
I
you,
give like hardcore shifty eyes at you, like
if you are
dragon marks.
if you are talking about an
the hell
actual
are you
dragon
talking
mark,
about?
Well,
that is something best be talked about with the dragon marked houses. That is an actual physical thing. That is totally separate from demonic possession and other such things.
Oh, so this would not be a conversation.
That is not a conversation for here, man. That is a conversation best done with the houses. They're the ones who are more expert on this than us.
Is that right?
Hold on. This is not me actually pausing as a character. This is me thinking. Yeah.
Can I take a 5-minute break to think about it?
Yes.
Yes, let's pause this conversation.
Yeah. This was really intense.
That was an excellent gaming win.
The microphones keep running during the break. Just remember.
I know, but it was just really intense.
Hey, I found a god for you.
5 minutes.
Finally got through.
I don't want God.
No, I found a god. Like he's neutral, and in this darker aspect, he is the patron of thieves and fences.
That sounds like for Krista, not
Well,
for
you
me.
stole with her.
That's not necessarily my character. My
doing?
character is not a
Sorry.
thief.
No, you're good.
My character does what she sees as opportunistic.
You're just a bad person.
So bad.
Pretty
Your
much.
photobomb is so bad, but I couldn't get there in time.
Oh. We.
Lynn, this is if you wish to peruse, this is what your people believe.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's kind of like how how do I say this without sounding like a huge fucking racist? Like in Mulan, like how they pray to the ancestors.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
kinda like
Same
that.
kind of thing.
Okay.
How is that racist?
That's not sounding racist at all.
The other day, too.
I didn't want to
A
be like,
shit
you know,
ton
it
of-
sounds like when Asians pray to their ancestors.
A
That's
shit,
racist.
yeah.
See, that's why I said Mulan.
But if you say Asian cultures,
Well, yeah, yes.
you have to add cultures into this.
Right.
No, that totally makes sense
No,
then.
there's quite a few cultures that do that.
Yeah, but there are Asian cultures that do
Oh yeah.
So-
No, they
so you
do a
can't-
lot of that. Yeah.
Okay. So
the ancestral praying.
There's been a lot of chat.
Can one be
A lot
called
of
undying?
Here?
Yes. But it's
I don't know
usually
about
I think it
digital,
says
and I'm going.
but it's like through
Okay.
it's like through great it's one of those things that it's like there's a ritual. It's kind of like mummification.
To become undying. Okay, the rites of transition to become undying and to remain arenal.
Well, one person was talking.
Arenal.
Arenal.
Tucker's the guy that runs the snack restaurant.
Okay.
I haven't been
Well,
because I'm antisocial currently.
Apparently. Don't even go to pirate parties.
That's interesting.
You know what? I have this.
So, okay,
And then-
given what I've told you about
and
my
I just got
character's
tired.
backstory, could someone possibly sit for the rites of transition to become undying and remain in Arenal, to continue the journey and watch over the descendants? Could someone
Somebody's talking
have
about
the
your
goal
backpack
of sitting for those
Like,
rites
almost recovered
They really
from
liked
the
it.
party.
with
You
the
got-
sole
just-
yeah,
purpose
hold it up.
They're like,
of fucking
Hey,
shit?
Tucker, you need your backpack on the floor.
Like being undying.
last week I was
And
wearing
being like-
Boba Fett.
Now I'm
This week I'm wearing
undead.
R2. Or
And
I
now
got
I
R2
am
before.
Somebody's talking about it.
It's very possible.
That's awesome!
I'm not wearing anything nerdy.
I have a new purpose!
It's okay.
Costume.
I'm not wearing anything nerdy today. Unless someone
Oh,
really
what's wrong
likes
with this
beer.
hot sauce?
It's a nerdy beer thing.
Oh, tastes like poop.
What tastes like poop?
The hot sauce is too spicy.
Oh. I was like, why would you know?
I'm also Native American. We don't eat
That's
spicy
racist.
things.
Actually, some of the best
Corn
we've ever done
salsa!
came from
I'm kidding.
I love
Indian
I love playing that game with
Corn salsa isn't
Part of this
spicy.
is Mexican to you. I mean, have you seen my kids?
Oh, sorry. Oh no,
I
that's...
need to be Consuela for Halloween. I need to do that.
No,
Oh
you
my god,
mixed
that would be so much
it.
fun. You could do like the apron and the like everything.
That would be
and
awesome.
be like,
I just walk around like taking people to
That's
No, you
No,
get more than
no more
that.
alcohol for you. I drink.
I drink. Do it. You buy lemon.
Okay,
We should have a conversation and then play through a whole bar.
wait, hilarious.
And
I
it's
love
not
that.
free Mexican labor.
this link for a new class.
I will be compensated in booze.
And I'm not like 100%, but
No,
it will
no.
seem
Apparently,
like
people.
rogue with-
I've got a nickname as
it
the
was
Greek
actually
chick
pretty cool.
in the lab.
But before I like
Like,
wrapped
I
my
don't
brain trying
think
to
I look
decide
Greek.
if this was like
Your mics are live, remember
really
that.
where I wanted to go or not.
Oh,
It's okay, it doesn't matter. I wanted to see what you thought because if you were like no new classes, then there's nothing for me to think about. We'll see what I'm saying.
No, I'm always open to all this stuff. Just I don't have the books for it. So,
Are you talking about anything? The chat's silent. We
Do
had
you
a
know how
couple.
to pop backs?
Huh?
You know how to pop backs?
not the Inquisitor.
We had a couple people in
The
the chat too. Tucker
I
left
think
another
it
one.
actually was called an investigator.
investigator.
Yeah, it was new.
kind of like, okay, I
Go.
collected dragon eggs in teammates' hands.
Lynn, that 66, that order 66 guy was back today. That
Oh,
was
I could
awesome.
ask the Elise in case I'm wrong because Elise is the one who sent me the link.
Oh no, because I can go
You said email us, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, that's about, remember he was talking about, he was drunk on Saturday talking about how he was tournament.
That's what literally saw the same ones at the store the other day.
Some sponsorship stuff, like some gear or some things to get away.
Actually, you know what I wanted to buy, but I thought that like even the other players might be not cool with it. Is I saw ones with Japanese characters on the back.
I said,
But then, like,
yeah, we talked about that on
I
Saturday.
thought, well, shit, if I'm the only one that can read them, I could be like, look, with that 20.
We started getting-
Not that I would, because I never would. But I'm just saying, you guys would have to like show faith in me that I was not cheating.
Okay,
And
let's
he's
see
like,
here.
I was like, dude, you talked to him. I was like, were you hanging out with him? Were you doing anything? Blah, blah, blah. And he was like, yeah, I remember talking to girls. I don't usually talk
Criminal mastermind investigators and working by his curiosity about the world.
So yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah, Jake.
But he didn't even really remember
I
that.
remember one that communication. If I went to bar and I get alcohol, I'll be like, please, so I'm drinking this water right now.
Yeah, you told me take this and get in
What did you say?
What was the last part you said?
Red count.
Red.
Sure, I'll make
Yeah.
you drink.
You can go back and remake your
Have you done
gun.
that to me?
Well, not remake it. You
I
can,
would hope so. So
instead of
Fixed.
being rogue,
I only
you
do it to
can
assholes.
take this stuff.
Right, so fix that.
And that's in the advanced class guide.
People who I
Yeah.
actually like,
Which I
and I
have to
enjoy their company, I'll be like,
Alright, so I'll do like
and I'll just tell you directly.
for the
like,
sake
I'm
of
sorry.
obvious we'll just finish it like right
No, and you're gonna still have your character complete. And then next time you can come back and then
I'll basically just have new numbers.
yeah. Well, I mean, you probably won't have new numbers.
Oh, a couple of them might do.
That happened.
Yeah, you're gonna have less skills.
It's super devious. It's
What?
Two less.
Son of a bitch.
Well, what was you guys right now?
2.
4 less. You have 4 less minutes.
Oh, sometimes I remember.
You're gonna have the same hit dice.
See, there's things I don't remember, and then I'm just like, people tell me the next day, yeah, you used it. I'm like, free.
You and I had a conversation like that.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, I should.
You have 8 right now.
Like, I understand that, but usually I'm like, even when I'm drunk, like, even when I'm blackout wasted, I have like literally like trained myself that if I'm in a place where I maybe don't know people, I'm still pretty level-headed even when I don't remember it the next day. But I also have a very shitty memory. So not technically do I actually black out. I just may not be able to
So,
remember.
you think about it some more. I'll get 10. So, yeah.
I try not to, but sometimes it's
But that means with your
I get right.
this is a shit.
Right. I
This is
agree.
a really high tab. And I was like, remember.
So I get a little tipsy.
So yeah, Elise was just pointing out that it's kind of like how I play my character anyway. Okay.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
Right? Isn't it like great?
No, I'm
He
not.
started looking at something else. But
The
he
brawler?
Oh yeah. All of them. Awesome.
No.
I'm playing a hunter in my one campaign.
The war cleric is kind of crap.
Is it? Well, my friend's playing one. We're each doing like I'm doing a hunter in part of our campaign. He's doing the war priest.
The war priest is pretty shit.
Yeah.
It's pretty shit.
Hunter seems pretty interesting. Hunter, the whole animal aspect thing, it just gets to last on your animal. Like it'll go away on you, but you're like, hey, so I have this tiger. Oh yeah, also it's a bear tiger, and it's a bear tiger permanently until I say it's not a bear tiger. Then it's gonna be like a monkey tiger. It's pretty cool.
Nice. This is badass.
So yeah, I'm thinking we might do that. Paul's down for that. We'll finish
But
up.
it's not really much of a difference.
No, and like I said, she can retcon. It's no big deal.
Okay, guys, you're gonna have about 40 minutes to go once we
Yeah.
come back.
When I saw it, I was like, that's
That sounds just about right.
Cameras are back up.
as we stuff our faces.
What else do you do with faces?
I'm not gonna say.
Face things and such.
Huh?
In the
Face things and such.
Yeah.
I'll repeat Caitlin.
I mean, everyone can do that.
That is like my favorite hand gesture.
Even me.
It's just useful in so many situations.
You know, there's a statue of that.
What?
The,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Hmm.
It's a big anime statue. It's just. It's so bad. I'll have to find it.
Is it also a fountain? Because that would be
Oh
pretty
god.
The fountain that peed?
Kind of pink.
I saw that.
Right, it's the same area.
Have you heard this song by Boardwalk
Same
Syrup
two
yet?
different
I want to see the gun number.
There's a song by
Same two
Boardwalk called
different
Syrup.
fluid.
It's just a ridiculous song.
You know they have one of those, right?
I
They
have a
full-size
really
gun.
good
I want
Yeah.
syrup.
Oh god, don't even start.
No! Why? In my mouth.
That's
Oh,
like
Live microphone, stop!
I saw Pacific Rim,
People
I'm
can
like,
listen to the
wait a
song.
minute. I'm pretty
Oh, yeah,
sure
that's-
Guillermo del Toro just
I don't know
really
this one.
loves
Please continue.
Gundam.
I'll
And
play it
then
later.
Kotaku was like, guess
It's
what, guys?
ridiculous.
He loves
Oh
the
my
shit
God.
out of Gundam's like, no. Because this whole movie was, I really like dinosaurs, and I really
And I
like
really like
Gundams.
Gundam. And I want him to fight.
each other.
Tony
Yeah.
played that song
It was
to
the
me, and
whole
it stuck in my
premise
head
of
all
the movie.
day. So I'm like wandering around.
It was
like,
fun.
It was
It
really
was literally this.
Yeah.
It was literally this.
I mean, it wasn't anything like crazy to
No,
but it was
really
really
bad.
good.
I have a question.
It was really
I still need
bad.
to see Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's why I own it.
No, it's okay. It
Did I
took me a
use
bit to
that
go
spell?
see it.
I will say
Does
it's
that
very good. I really liked it.
kind of make
So I
you
was
kind
like,
of forget
Who
things?
wants
I
to
think
see
it got a little
Guardians
too
of the
overhyped.
Galaxy?
Wait, which spell?
And he
But I
like just
still
came back
really
from
enjoyed
Seattle,
it.
so I didn't even expect
No.
it to be like, yeah, let's
I
do
think
it.
that
And
was
then
out
he
when we
was
were
like,
still in Burning Man.
Dazzle
Yeah.
is a.
Can someone kidnap me?
Okay.
I haven't
I
seen
can
it either.
kidnap
Game.
you on the 18th of October if you want to go to
All right.
Indiana with me.
So,
I know what I'm doing.
all right.
Okay, no.
So,
so they're squabbling.
Yeah.
he's,
So he has. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm doing.
I want to pick up
You can do
at a
that.
specific
Alright.
point.
Look at my calendar.
He has
Yeah.
just keyed into the fact that I have said that it's a dragon mark.
okay.
Right. So,
You key into that point, but you cannot.
and you said that like
You have to talk to the houses.
you have to talk to the houses. And I said okay.
Because
Where would I find
I can
such houses?
smoke in my tongue.
Well, there's the enclaves all around
I'm
town.
not really even smoking.
Well, actually, there's the enclave
Yeah,
district.
but my
That's
character is.
where you want to go.
I know, but I'm like,
It's basically a giant guild hall.
right?
Okay.
Isn't there no
Would
dates
one
either?
just
Yeah,
be
well, I
welcome
have
walking
this
in?
team.
Well, yeah, people
Yeah.
conduct
She'll
business
do
there all the
Andrea,
time.
She finally
Like,
switched.
kind of
mark
business.
all these keywords, and that's what we should do.
Whatever the what.
Just kind of keep branching.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out, are they evil people? Like is that an underground market? Is that like a business?
No, the dragon marks run almost every the dragon marked houses run
Right.
most of the
I'm from a Dragon Mark house, remember?
prosperous. What has caused the prosperity of the nation? They run things like House Orion runs trade. House Flarin runs entertainment. House Civis runs messaging. House.
So what you're saying, I'm sorry anyway, so you don't really know anything about dragon marks.
No, I don't.
That's great. I'm gonna hit you with flaming sphere.
What?
You heard me.
I like where this is going.
What? Okay.
What?
I feel like they're like my evil.
You're gonna really make
I
a.
feel like they should be.
I'm not gonna like
That's
you
right,
guys.
you're in the room.
I'm not gonna like you guys. This is my temple.
Damn it,
This is
she's
my
in the room. I
priest.
can't do that. Oh!
This is my priest and my temple.
I just feel like my
It's like-
evil senses should be tingling
No,
right now.
I only thought of you when I said that because
And I would
you're
have to
in
kill
the
you.
other room.
I'm not even kidding. I
No,
would
but you have
straight
no
up have to
idea.
kill
I was
you.
planning on walking out of the room and just being like, yeah, I got all the information I need.
Yeah, I would not.
Do you want to take that back?
Would have
Lynn,
to kill you.
Lynn, give me your character sheet. Give it
It
to me now.
cannot be unspoken.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. That was
Just
really,
say
really fucked up.
it was like
Well,
saying
that's-
like
That's pushing alignment.
She tried doing it. She tried doing it, and then
did it.
fizzled. Nothing came out, and she's
I
like,
don't know.
"Shit!" and she took off running.
Someone couldn't get it up.
She didn't even try doing it again. She didn't roll. All she was just.
I didn't do
following-
it.
Dude, I might as well just make a new fucking character at this point. I'm not gonna be
Alright.
a part of this group.
All right.
No, Lynn might
You-
have to make a new
Lynn,
character.
you get a warning. This is a warning, and if you do something like this again, and you can totally do this again, but if you do it again, your alignment will change.
I feel like
And
you
this
should give
is
her the
just-
option of, are you serious and do you want to continue?
No,
Yes.
because
Really?
I
she's
think
no,
that
because
is-
she is serious and she does want to continue. So
Then I
she is.
say let's go for it. Let's kill Lynn. Let's
She
see what
takes
happens.
Okay, but no, still, like, I'm not gonna freaking forgive that. I just took
Hold
you to
on,
No,
wait.
first-
Can I take that back? Hold on. I want to flare her,
No.
and
Oh.
then I want to kill you.
Cement.
Oh.
Then, because if I do that, she will have no idea what I did. I can drag her
I don't
out
like
of there,
this.
tell her that she passed
Why would
out.
she do
Where's
that?
this coming from?
Why would
No,
you do
it's starting to
that?
get real fucked up.
Why would you do that? I bought you 2 pumpkin spice lattes.
Lynn.
Oh, it could.
Lattes, what was in those lattes?
Oh,
Lynn,
that is
Nothing.
true.
Goodness and warmth and happiness.
I have to
That's what was in those lattes.
I have to ask you right now. You're only thinking these things. if you do this, I mean,
Okay,
you,
so
when you-
let's pretend that I'm only thinking.
let's
these
pretend
things
that you're
because
only
this is a
thinking these
conversation
things.
with me and Paul.
So if you do this, she is in the room, and you will have to go through a lot of processes, and you'll probably.
I still don't know you. I will probably attack you.
Yeah, she'll probably just kill me.
You're in my shit, man.
and
I can't.
so,
Okay, when I just devised this plan, I forgot that she was still in the room.
yes,
so,
and that is why I am saying that you devised the
I'm not
plan.
significant
You're
enough.
still getting a strike against you. You're still getting that strike against your alignment. So if you devise a plan like this again, your alignment will change. But do realize
I
that there
wish at
are
this point that I hadn't
witnesses
said it then.
in the room.
She has Tourette's. Forgive her.
So
And there's acolytes. I'm sure there's plenty of acolytes around the
Yeah,
entire church.
Right.
So-
Not church, temple.
so
So my thought was, all right, so we're gonna play the
You don't
game
have to-
for a minute.
I don't know.
Like
we're
Lynn.
Lynn, there is no needing to play this. You
Yeah.
said this, you thought about it, and it's not going to happen.
Unless you're actually
Unless
saying,
you're actually
"Screw it,
going to do it.
Paul."
Are you going to do this?
no. Fine.
Are you sure?
You can.
Because you can totally do this.
I know I can, and it'll probably. Okay, my goal is not to kill my character yet.
Because
So-
at the moment, this will get you killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't
And,
want. I don't want.
it
And
might
really-
get you pretty close to killed because it might make me question my paladinhood, whether or not to fully kill you or not, or see if you can redeem yourself.
And I would potentially, if I would
No,
try
I
to
wanna
be
have
playing.
Nope, don't want to have to redeem myself.
If
No,
I
but I'm
would-
saying, no, it would be a challenge for me to just straight out either kill you or as a person of the faith, no, everyone can be redeemed. I would have to push that
See,
boundary. There would be a question of my own
if
faith
you did that, I just met you.
Yeah,
You're
I forgot
in my
that you were
church.
in the room.
This is your friend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna destroy you. I'm gonna go look for your friend. I'm probably not gonna kill your friend, but I'm gonna tell your friend, you have to get the fuck out of here. I just killed your friend because she did this. If she attacks me, I'm
This
gonna be
is
attacking
like-
her too.
Okay, if you weren't in the room, this
you're
all
bad
would have
person.
gone down. Never.
Oh no!
mind.
If somebody
Alright,
if somebody
so-
still killed my people,
I
I'd still
feel
go
like
out about
that's a
it.
really important thing, though. Valen just says if she wasn't in the room, that she would fully have killed that guy.
Which is,
I feel like that's still. I
It's
feel like,
like-
that's, how can you retcon that, Paul?
I'm
If she
giving
just
it.
said I'm straight up would have killed that dude.
I'm giving it. I'm
otherwise.
giving it a strike, and she gets one more. And I have a feeling that there's.
That's not gonna
That's
last.
not
It's not gonna last long. So,
We still have how many more churches to go to?
I don't want to make a new character.
You probably wouldn't.
So-
Lynn does.
so
But
okay.
if I have to make a new character, it's not going to be another freaking healer.
So,
Screw
Lynn.
you lost it.
Are
I
you
actually kind of want the healer, so
are you gonna
No.
are you just gonna be like, all right, I'm done, and drop the mic and walk out of the room?
yeah, I'm just gonna be like, all right, so we're done with this conversation. You don't have anything else to give me, so I'm just gonna be like, all right.
Bye-bye.
I'm just
All
going to watch her
Actually,
walk off.
right now, what you're going to do, Lynn, is you're going to erase that neutral from off your sheet.
Yeah. How is neutral even applicable?
No,
You're imagining murdering somebody.
you are at this moment straight up chaotic.
Maybe her character is just
Chaotic.
Chaotic really fits favorite.
Chaotic and naughty.
Yeah, no, you're no longer chaotic naughty. You are,
Chaotic.
yeah,
Just chaotic.
yes,
Period. Okay.
pretty much.
Yay.
No,
So-
not yay.
No, that's totally awesome.
No, Lynn.
No.
No.
Hey,
you guys-
we can be best
You
buds.
guys don't understand.
Best buds with
I
the
have a-
lawmaker over
I-
here, too.
I had kind
No.
of a plan. I kind of fucked up a little bit right here, but I kind of have a plan.
No, I don't disagree, and it can be interesting. But I'm going to say that you might turn me evil, and things will get very dark. Very.
You don't want her to turn evil.
You don't want me to
Or-
turn evil.
So
Or
to
interesting.
Or better.
so
I will
to
just straight up murder for fun then.
so
You don't want me to do
Yay.
that.
so to bring everything back to reality.
Yeah.
Lynn, you are walking out of the church. Are you done praying?
Yeah,
and-
yeah. I would have to try to just look around and see. If I
You
could
don't-
talk to people, yeah, I would just.
You don't find
peruse.
anything. It's basically.
Did I already do
in
a
your temple.
perception check on if I notice if she's gone or not?
Well, I had said that I would like a quiet place in which to reflect, so
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't think
I
you would
guess.
have even really batted an eye at that.
No,
I
and,
guess.
and
Okay,
really,
yeah,
it's just
yeah,
like a
yeah,
side.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We're
Just
both
like a-
religious people.
Yeah.
I totally understand. I pray all the time too.
So Yeah, you come back out. You see Lynn just exiting the door, just
Grinning like
Do
a
my
maniac.
evil senses tingle? Like I feel like they should, right?
The hairs on the back of your neck go up, and you're just like, nah, because it's
Unsettled
it's
a
kind
little
of gotten normal by now.
Yeah.
And
Right. I just feel like my evil
And I'm
senses
just happy.
tingle all the time.
And so that kind of puts you at ease because I'm like,
Yeah,
And,
no, I think it
you-
really put me at ease.
you are-
put me like it. Oh yeah, I'm really glad my gun is still
the
loaded.
the priest and the priest is looking at you and going like, that was odd.
Yeah, that was odd too. I kind of got a sort of neutral thing off of her when I first checked her out, but I don't know, whatever. She's with a paladin. The paladin seems pretty legit, so
You may wish to talk to her about your friend.
I can totally do that.
that's why you brought me to church.
Yeah, friend's a real loose term.
Nope, I got that too, priest. Thank you so much for your enlightening.
Thank you for yet another interesting encounter.
No
Always
problem. I'll bring people home from the bar more often.
can always be counted on with you.
Oh, I always bring people from the bar to church, don't you?
What else are you gonna do?
Sundays, come on,
the
Sunday
bar
fun day.
Church bars are open on Sundays for that reason, right?
Yeah.
You guys know that.
Only here. You walk out
Yeah.
and you see her. I assume you get up and.
And I would thank them kindly because clearly I have no idea what the fuck is going on. So I'd be like, yeah, everything probably went perfectly well. So thank you very much for your enlightening experience and letting me use your facilities and things.
Oh, did you go to the bathroom?
No,
She
I
was
was
praying.
wandering around and praying. Oh, yeah, I was
You said you used
keeping
to
myself
facility.
busy. So,
Yes. Your friend is. I don't
I'm
think
standing
church is
right
for her.
here.
she.
I can hear you.
No, you walked out.
No, you had walked out.
Yeah,
you had.
we're still
Yeah,
in the
but I'm-
church.
You had-
Oh, you're in the church.
Yeah,
we're
Okay.
still in
Yeah,
the
they're in
church.
the
I thought
church.
we were all kind of like congregating.
Oh no,
Lynn,
pretty sure we're still in the church.
think
You
I'm
guys
putting-
are trying to decide if you want to
I don't think I'm
congregate.
putting words in your mouth, but I picture you just walking out of the church like
like,
just flipping the doors open and like walking out with a
fuck
flourish.
all y'all. I'm out of here.
They took me to church and I didn't want to go.
And I had to wake up early for it.
I
And
fully understand where you are coming from. I would like to believe that by enough exposure, perhaps it might bend her mind a little.
You may need to dip her in holy water.
I'm afraid she might light on fire. And not the good kind of fire. She like makes a little whatever
She might
symbol.
disintegrate into a pile.
Is it
of
appropriate?
I'm
I would
afraid-
assume
just
the
finished
holy
watching
flame.
the video.
Yeah, whatever.
Is it
The
appropriate
holy
if
flame.
I say
It's a symbol of an arrow. So
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah, something. Yeah.
yes.
Like, unfortunately, it's not the good flame that she's gonna burn into.
No,
but
what
we all
color
know.
are the flames? If you watch the video, you will know.
What color are the flames?
What? I don't get joke. I don't. Get
The video that you were supposed to watch.
Oh, I didn't watch all of it.
Acquisition
I
Incorporated.
didn't watch all of
because
it.
they're
The color of the flames
flames
are always green, and
Oh, I was
and then
gonna
the
guess
whole
green.
theater
The whole-
erupts into green flames.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys heard, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tony Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just heard them.
okay.
I'm trying.
She pats you. And
I bet you.
I'm trying, guys.
So-
It's really hard.
you guys leave and meet Lynn outside.
Outside, and I'm just lighting ants on fire.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. What's up?
Did you learn anything?
No. We need to go to the dragon houses in order to learn anything because
Dragon mark.
dragon marked houses. I'm sorry. In order to get any information, church knows nothing.
This church knows nothing.
This church knows nothing. Yes. So,
Many churches know many things.
well, this
Yeah.
church knows nothing. So I'm I mean, well, no
Did
offense.
you walk
to
out
and
with
your
us?
religion.
Oh no, there's offense.
Yeah,
you're
there's always
totally
offense, yeah.
offending me right now.
She's
Did you walk out with us? I'm assuming so.
Yeah.
we are trying to find some form of a connection between what we might believe to be dragon marks through maybe for some religious reason. Like, do you know of any way where these marks could, perhaps appear or be placed upon a person for a different purpose or for?
No, I have no idea of anything with that. Why does this come up all of a sudden?
Well, in our
We're not with you.
encounters,
I know. I just
in our encounters,
wandering eyes.
with people like Philip, and we have noticed rumors and things of this happening to individuals, and we just really want to make sure that by even through this acquisition of Philip and things that perhaps this isn't something that someone is doing to others by placing these marks on them.
All right.
Basically, I'm hinting that somebody might be doing something weird to people. Not
And
that,
I know.
it's not a friend that has one of these things or anything.
No, and I know I didn't roll the perception check to see Phil, but I'll just be like.
Right, there was a
Well,
rumor or something. Actually, no,
I didn't see anything with Phil. I went straight over to him and I healed him.
As you know,
Whatever.
a paladin, as a paladin, and as you know very well, being a person of religious
the gods.
of religious affiliation, we have the ability to sense evil.
Oh well, absolutely.
And for Philip, however, this evil was more like a possession, more like a wrap around him.
Okay. All
so
right.
we believe that perhaps it could be something that is afflicted on.
Can I do my knowledge religion to see if I know anything more of
Sure.
a sort of aura that wraps around people?
Why not?
So
Hey.
I'm going back to lighting ants on.
God,
I've also found some
cocked.
spiders.
cocked. I'm not taking a one.
Yay!
Yay!
You do know that kind of a thing is not necessarily the way that she describes that possession. It's not
Any sort of
typical
religious
of
act.
demonic or religious act. That it's something totally different that you have
No
more
idea.
experience in.
Okay, so I know of demonic acts, but nothing that describes what you are describing.
No.
Nothing that
So basically, it's like
words are hard.
yeah, it's like he was possessed. You can tell that.
Yeah.
Like you know that he was possessed, and so do you. But from all the things that
I didn't know he was possessed.
No, you don't. But she told
She
you.
does.
Yeah.
The way
Yeah.
that she
She described
the way
it.
that
Yep.
she described it, it doesn't fit anything you've ever encountered or read about.
Okay. All right. Well then.
I'm going to cut
Yep.
and go to you guys.
Great. I
Okay,
can light
so-
more spiders on fire.
Yeah, I
Maybe we
would.
should recap
different
what we were
stuff.
discussing since we continue playing without you.
Right.
This doesn't give us anything specific or.
Right, but as we were reading through this, we found a couple of keywords. So we go back to the card catalog. We don't talk to the robot by ourselves. We go through because we're smart enough to handle the card catalog.
Okay.
And we look up War of the Mark, and we look up
Kyber and Sybaris.
Kyber and
the,
Sybaris.
what was it? The Children of Kyber.
And the Children of Kyber.
Because
Okay.
regardless of if the aberrant marks are actually a sign of Kyber, that's what people
I think
think
I've
they
seen
are,
it
so
done.
it's likely that there will be information linked to that regardless of if it's true.
Okay. To give you a couple of things,
I don't
the
think I have
Children of
that,
Kyber
but-
basically refers to demons
It's enough that it bugs me.
and
Yes,
like
it is.
and fiends.
Hmm?
It basically refers to demons and fiends. Most notably,
I'm sorry, but I would've
us
killed
make a knowledge check. So just basically intelligence. Jesus. Since you're in the library, I'll say that you have
12.
you can use all knowledges,
I know it's gonna happen.
but you just
too.
don't get any
12.
bonuses.
It's gonna be you.
12?
It doesn't.
17.
And you got a 17.
Yep.
Basically, you find out that there's a race of beings called the Rakshasa that are the top tier of fiends.
Sasha?
Are those like the snake people?
No, those are the tiger people.
Oh, tiger people.
Um,
They're very in Pathfinder. There's like monkey people, lizard people, and
Yep.
Parrot people.
yeah, mermaid people.
And so that's that's what you find out about them. What were the other things? The Sybaris and Kyber in general.
Yep, and the Lord.
Those are the two. Those are the names of the 3 primordial dragons, which is the creation myth of this world. Because there is Sybaris, the sky, Kyber, the middle or the below, and Eberron, which is the earth. So what happened was there was a great war between the dragons and the 3 primordial dragons, and Eberron covered Kyber in order to keep it from wreaking havoc.
So
and
Earth covered what?
Sybaris.
Water.
No, the earth covered the
Darkness.
darkness,
Okay.
yeah, and trapped it. And Sybaris watches over from above, and there's actually a ring that goes around this planet called the Ring of Sybaris.
I'm sorry, every time you say Sybaris,
You think Pool Sweets? Yes, I know.
I think of that place in like Glendale
Yeah.
or Green. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's